This is Casey at the Garden Oracle 33. Welcome in. Sorry guys, I am late. I kid you not. I was meditating and yeah, I got lost in time. So I'm divinely on time. How is everybody? Hi Hot Rod. Oh, collective energy. My gosh, can you guys feel it? I just brought all my stuff in the shed from being out in the house because my older children are back. So we get our space back. And I mean that in so many ways. My face is already starting to itch like crazy. So, my name is Casey. I am a psychic medium. I am intuitive. I am a starseed. I am a time traveler. I am that I am, I guess. So, Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you so much. Higher self. I ask you to come into this space, create a energetic portal of light that may be open to anybody who is willing to have the transformation, this transition of light at this time. The space is protected. So mote it be. The energy feels so pure. It feels very, very connected. Feels very connected at this time. I'm looking in my box. I'm like, what cards do I need? And I'm like, so I've been really channeling with my higher self today on a big level. It's been one of the coolest. I'm gonna get so excited. It's been one of the most awesome days I've ever had as far as going within and meditating. Amazing. It's like on a whole new level. Whole new level. And I feel that throughout the connected consciousness, because we are all connected, and it's not just me feeling me, right? It's me feeling all of you. And when you step into that wholeness, and you don't think about what the connection feels like, because you can't. If you really want to get into it, it doesn't have a label, it doesn't have a face, it's an energy. And you don't look at it as such a surface level. It's like I said, it's a feeling, but our thoughts try to get in there and create some sort of separation some way. When you really feel it, it's like this big huge tube of light that just goes through your heart, and it's like bandwidths of energy that go back and forth to one another. And that bandwidth cord of it has just gotten so much bigger. It's like an umbilical cord that we all have connected to one another, you know? And I feel that. So when I get in this space, it's like, because a lot of us email, and you know, a lot of you guys have amazing connections in so many ways. In so many ways you guys are helping me as we're connecting back through. It's seeding this wisdom and knowledge in a very it's an esoteric, it's an unseen, it's telepathic. Every word written in an email has its own energy, its pungency in a way. It can be, we are the main creators. We can be deceptive in our stoicism, even though like we're writing it in the physical, but that higher aspect of yourself comes through because you're in the right space and time. The sun's hitting through the window, or you're outside, and you have this need and want to write. For some reason, it just comes on your heart, and you just, whether you're texting it or you're writing it or your mind's putting together all these beautiful words as you step out into nature, everything falls away, and that connection comes through. And when you step into that space and you don't put a face on anything, and everything is a possibility, it's like, oh my gosh, I get so excited. I get so excited. Because it's this. You know what I mean? It's that feeling. It's abundant. Abundance it's not even a word. It's all encompassing laughter, joy. emotions the way that we can feel them in the purest light, not when we're learning a lesson from them, you know? It's appreciation and gratitude for everything you have felt that has felt harder, or like you were alone and you're waking up to all of it. It's like the more you get out there, you know, Jason, you've got the whole forest telling you secrets as you walk through. I can see you walking, and I can see every branch energetically reach out. It remembers you, and you remember her, and the connection that you guys are having. See, Gaia holds all those memories too, and through that crystalline grid, these crystals that are in our planet, they let off an energy. We're magnetized by our starseed lineage, in a way, if you will, for those old souls that have so many aspects of self that have come off the main block, all the way down to the existence in which that aspect of the soul has split off. In your lineage, it's you. It's all you, from the prime source creator. Mom and dad have a kid. Well, then they have a kid. Well, they have grandparents. And it just goes, and it's all been you. And it's all inside you like a huge book. It goes on forever. And you've been connected to that. And when you start stepping into this space, because Gaia is saying, I remember you. You planted crystals here, thousands, billions. And you come back and you reactivate them each lifetime when you do awaken, or you're just there to have a kid that plants to seed the next generation when it's in perfect timing. See, everything it's got this golden, beautiful tether and cord tied to it. And it's never ending. It's never ending, and there's so many aspects of it because we've created the dragons, the species. It manifests itself in that form. Really, it's energy. So we're driving, and I have this, I've just stepped into this aspect of myself that is so creative. Both my ears are ringing right now. It's so heavy. I love that high vibrational frequency, man. I love it. And as we were driving, I mean, there was no moon. It was so dark. As soon as we got over the hill from Oregon, I went to go drop off my kids yesterday, and I'm going to post some videos of how the portals, the energy portals, the oh my gosh, when you start tapping into your energy, you can feel it as you drive. And for those of you like, I don't have that, you will. Trust me. I said it's a collective energy. There's waymakers and gatekeepers, and there's others that have a specific light that activates certain energetic portals, right? Within this earth. We played together. We've just forgotten that because everything was built on top of it. You know what I mean? Everything was built. We were indigenous. We were pure. We were connected to Earth. We knew who we are, and we knew who others were. We worked together to help each other, to inspire each other. Whether it was cultivating how you were working with Earth, that was the creation. The real Garden of Eden, you know, the way that we create. And when we wake up to that, we have an ability to do that. We get caught up in the 9 to 5. But we really came here to create, and we do that in nature. Jason's doing it as he walks. He's activating things within his own cellular system. He's picking up on these frequencies and vibrations that his soul needed to like power up again. It's like when you go out there, Jace, it's like a battery's being connected to you. And now you're having all these visions and this stuff that's coming through, and it's so you activated that within you. And you're like, oh, I'm just going to come out. Now you love it. You're called. When you feel that, just let your soul go, because you're going to start recognizing you're doing this. This is just going to be a confirmation for you. It's alchemical right now. You're working in a lower density. So you are a light in a vessel. You are a cortex in a way. You hold your energy signature. It's coded in certain things around you. And when you intertangle with that, it's your whole aura, your magnetic field. As soon as it gets on the outside layers of it, it's like this. It starts, this is you walking, you don't see it, you know what I mean, but everything around you feels it. And you're being touched by that prime source creator light that's coming all around you. It's sending codes. You're sending codes to everybody else when you put something. You're being told to do that when you leave a comment or whatever. Those other links that you leave for us, they're all hidden truths that we're doing for each other as we're working simultaneously together in other realms. 22 as I say that. I mean, it's the connection. It's all about connection. And you know what? That is the most important thing. What does that mean? You don't when you're wise and you don't have to put anything on what it is, it's an energy. It's beyond words. You feel it. You know when it's in there. You know what your heart feels like. You can feel energy. You learn how to start working with that energy at first. You cry a lot. You're like, this is so beautiful. And I still, I do. When I feel a connection to nature like that, or I see beautiful things, or the sun peeks through the darkness of the clouds right as I'm turning the corner, and it's happening down here because it's you on a higher level. You're orchestrating this for, oh my gosh, you loves you so much. You're the baby down here, and you're the rookie of the year. I hear it right now, rookie of the year, outstanding awards. I'm seeing what is that? The not Six of Pentacles, but the Six of Staffs. It's like in the spirit realm right now. It's a huge celebration. It is, and you oh my gosh, when you can do something amazing. Little birds crawling around in the backyard in the snow, right? As I say, it's a Fulton quail. Quail could be significant. Is that a quail? No, it's a sparrow. I'm hearing that song, like two sparrows in a hurricane. I listened to it with my husband, and that was the first time I actually ever really listened to that song. Was on that drive we were in the big red pickup. Hooked to a speaker because the stereo didn't even work. It was on the speaker in the truck. That's so funny. Harmony. Oh, there's some things that have fallen apart that are Phoenix at the bottom of the deck as I say that. This is so symbolic. Like yesterday I started getting all these transmissions like the moon's like a forward operating base, basically. It used to be it was a sun, is what my guides were telling me. Our moon used to be a sun. And for those of you who know me in that time, because we are coming back to that time, but this is a different blanket that's over the modalities that we're used to working with. We're stepping into our birthrights, and there is a lot of golden, let's just say, if there was two sides, which there's no, when you really step into the connection, you recognize that everything is perfectly the way it's supposed to be because nature is chaos. And I was going through this dark space, and I just like the embodiment of me, and I seen this, and oh my gosh, Hot Rod, I know you remember this read when I first started. April 3rd was the first day we started the channel. I remember that. And I was like, it's so different. Go back and watch the videos versus my lives now. It's crazy, the connection. My bandwidth was tiny. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't opening it. I wasn't in that vibration and of my lower 3 chakras being awakened through the heart space, A lot of you guys are doing this because it's collective. We're triggering each other. When you step in the ground, it sends a vibration to crystals. Somebody else picks that crystal up. There are huge, huge power pack crystals, our energy that's here waiting for us. It's our birthright. Our names are in there. Our Akashic names of all of that. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing the Bible right now and how all the names are in there. He begot, he begot, he begot, he begot. It's your shit. Some spirit guides getting real hype because it's connecting back to all. And then when you remember that, it's this limitless potential. I'm really excited right now. I feel a lot of energy, so I know it's not just me and this isn't going over your head, but it is because it's going right through that crown chakra from the earth's crystals. I can see it's coming up. It like goes into your mouth and then it comes out your crown. And it's just this golden light that's going, it's got purples. It's every color in there, but it's so bright. And it's like you're an oracle for the earth and the stars. It's that energy. They come together through you in this vessel, in this vehicle. That's what's creating this harmony. Oh my gosh, this is it. You know what I mean? And I just heard that. This is it. When you're envisioning in your intentions and you're working with this energy, right? You guys know that feeling. Joy, what it feels like when you know nobody's around and something, supernatural's happened to you, or you think of a person and you see how they were in your life for the perfect time, for the perfect reason, and you're just so, you can't even be mad, you're just so grateful. You're like, oh my gosh, I see what you did and when you start stepping into that higher dimensionality, when you start ruling from a less dense vibrational frequency that comes through. It's pure channeling. Your mouth is a portal. And the divine and your higher aspect itself is directly connected. I heard it is the Akash. It's the gatekeepers to the Akash is the soul, the oversoul. So here you are in physical form and you're encompassing this light. More of you is being activated. You are being, it feels like a spontaneous combustion. Some of you could have been getting lightheaded lately. And just, you know, when you get lightheaded and you're like, oh, I need to lay down. Spirit shows me that was you getting more energy. That was seeding energy through you. And you could have just, I heard baptized, got baptized, but you could have just, that's interesting. So you could have been in the bath. Some of you are conduits in your element. And that's how the energy comes through you. See, and that's why I always am connected to water. I'm Cancer, Sun, triple Pisces. You know, and I got Gemini and Sagittarius in my North Node in Virgo. So, but I have Sagittarius in there. I have a very, it's so interesting though, because when I'm in water, I told you guys, you know, I'm scrying in water. A bird flies across. Oh my gosh, I love the universe. I love that I'm connected. I bring a smile to my own face through a bird that flies by. It's you. It's always been you. You are what, and oh my gosh, it just gets so deep. It's just, we barely touch the surface when we're not, you know, using cards and stuff like that's great. It does, and that's how everybody starts to connect. It's a tool. It's oh my gosh, I'm hearing the mystical school of arts. That's why they're out there. You're simultaneously being drawn to these things in this realm so that you can experiment with growing that. It's a remembrance. Cards in the day, they're showing me cards in the day were like stones. You read stones and you were able to use different modalities like that. So in this realm, in this space and time, it's still something that you're getting a message from. They're laughing. They're like, back in the day, you know what I mean? It was just a ball of energy. You read energy. They're showing me my arm. It was like encoded and encrypted. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, I just heard somebody's hanging out on the rings of Saturn. But that just goes to show the vastness. So here, I mean, like, we really got to see the light. Because think, when those of you that are working with your higher self, you understand what I'm saying. I don't know. There's so much respect in the lineage. As you're getting rid of things here, you're awakening to other things. It could be what divination really is. A lot of people are so fearful of the limitations that holding. I mean, this is everything I'm talking about right now, but depicted. Now, a lot of people say, hey, you know, reading those cards is that there's the devil. And that's the doom oblongata. That's why you're going to hell, Cletus. No! If you can hold a card and you can reach into that creative spark that you have, what does this card say? After what I'm just talking about, can you channel that? Can you have your guides and channel your higher self? Yeah, you guys could. I remember my husband saying, what are you doing? What, you just want to go out there and read that silly ass shit? I can't remember how he said it. All the bogus, but you didn't tell people what they want to hear. Fuck, that would be the hardest job, to have to come tell people what they want to hear. That would be exhausting. It'd be exhausting to have to come and tell people, I want to be the oracle that I am. You know, I get this higher wisdom and knowledge that comes seeded through. Every element it touches on the way through the ethers contracts more energy. So I was in the dark and I had this electric body. I was all electricity and I was beautiful. I was so big and strong, but my body was electricity. It wasn't like, but you could see the outside of my silhouette, and I had this big whip. And I started going over this place where I was driving, and I was just actively, like I was striking into the ground energetically. I can feel my heart opening right now, so big. And it was that feeling of, like, I can feel that electricity going through my body, and in my vision, you know, in my intention and the energy, and just, I know that I'm always being led to a specific place to activate other things within specific areas. So, with that being said, I'm starting to see, like, my energy body come out, but it's like ancient energy body. It was before it was a light body. It was this big, magnificent force of just like thunder, kind of. It was so beautiful. And I'm just going around to all of the bad roots or anything that doesn't bear fruit anymore in my mind, and I'm going under the earth and I'm cutting it out and releasing that energy so that it, you know what I mean? It can rise to where, so it could be freed, so that energy can be freed. Because when you bind something to the darkness out of lineages, it's an unjust act. And unfortunately on this planet, through that crystalline grid, it has been used on a counteractive aspect of it for an imprisonment that had created its own energetic ties off of a frequency. The towers, we can actually use their towers and alchemize and send that energy through those TV portals, through what's ever plugged into the walls. Free energy, oh, that's what I was talking to Nikola Tesla earlier, right? I was channeling with him. And it was all, my eyes were closed and I was just, I was taking myself on my own regression. I don't know how I'm doing it yet, but I'm doing it. I'm just getting into this state and I'm able to. So I'm sitting with Nikola Tesla and we're looking and we're out and it was a dark night. Oh my gosh. It was a dark night just like how it was, and it was in a bare open spot. Oh my God, it was the same spot. Oh my God, this is crazy. Sorry guys, I'm so excited. That's why I went back and told you that, because I cut off that like 3 times. He brings it at the perfect time. He showed me his big towers and how it was rooted in the ground, right? Because he was trying to get free energy. But what these things were, oh my gosh. He didn't understand it completely. The towers, it was esoteric for this time and space. Oh, so I was a giant, right? Energy body. I wasn't even energy like, translucent and sparkly. I was straight lightning. Like, it was purple and blue, and I had when the white came off, it looked like the light ring. It was a bright, bright light, and as it struck, and it was so crazy. Like, it went into Gaia and connected, like I was waking up those crystals as I was going, because I had that past life regression that I channeled. That I channeled that because I was in my past life regression. A self-fulfilling prophecy being tied, that's the knowing. It is already, it's like choosing the higher this is so cool. So that giant part of us, Nikola Tesla saying, now I see, we are the free energy. We are the free energy that they're feeding off of on this plane. We are the towers, right? And we're using alchemy at this time to transmit a different frequency. Now the planet has, I heard, an orbital vortex coming into direct alignment with significant sequences of timelines. It's alchemical. I'm here in Macedonia. That it is very crucial at this time that we all step forward in recognizing how the mouth is used as an energetic portal. We are the free energy, and we are the tie. When I started this message, I showed you the big thick cord that's starting to grow in bandwidth, how we connect to each other. We're sending those transmissions. See, they're talking about this crystal world, or it looks like a palace. It's like all crystals. People live there. They live in this space. I heard Antarctica, Iceland, Greenland. Continentally all interconnected. I'm hearing wormholes. It's vitality. The bandwidth is getting bigger. So in some ways we're alchemizing with our own unique multi and interdimensional frequencies. We're harmonizing the both of them. And somehow it's growing that. And the more that we connect, we're sending out this cord to one another. Dude, it's all connected. It's just like that card where the girl's hair goes out and goes into everything. That's the frequency of Gaia. We're waking her up. We're not just waking each other up, but everybody who has a connection, like Jason, your connection with Gaia. Like, you're a speaker for her. You're a seer for her. She tells you what she needs. You actually speak to plants. I can see it. You might not physically be doing this, but you do. You walk and you like hold a plant and you say like, I love you, or you talk to these plants and they talk to you. But they show you through the mind's eye. I see like a portal in your mind. It's like a funnel tube in a way. It's like a funnel tube that opens up. I don't know, and you're changing something in the future by doing that now, if that makes sense. You're bringing back a connection that was lost. okay, so they're talking about the lost city of Atlantis right now as they're showing me this. They're projecting in time and future and space is a piece of Gaia. You have that connection, so you keep that alive throughout the lineage. Dude, you're going to have another kid. You're going to have another kid. When I first got on here, I said some people's sole purpose is to come here and have kids. It's a gift that's given back. It's about a species or energetic type or something that it already got extinct once, but there's remnants that are waking up right now on this earth, activating Gaia and these crystals. That it's not about earth so much, it is, but it plays a role in the future of where it's aspected on a specific grid line of time, space, time. It's projected into the future and it needs to be there, but it needs to come with an attribute. And in some way, your lineage wakes that back up, and I'm talking about all aspects of you that are intermingling when you walk through. This is so cool. We all have it. Some have different gifts. Some don't. Some are different. Some people are tied to specific rivers and lakes. Lake Shasta. I'm hearing Crater Lake right now. Some of you, that's your energy portal. You have Stargate keepers that are working with you, energetic keepers. You're being trained and honed. When you step outside, you're getting that training. I keep seeing like Mr. Miyagi slapping his hand saying, no, it's about connecting with nature. It's to see your desire if you want to come back. It's a powerful gift. So if you're going to harness it, 44 as I say this, so if you're going to harness it, heavy is the crown, I heard. Maybe that's what happened for this person or, this aspect soul. There's so many of you in here that are tied to the same oversoul, same aspect, same soul family. I can feel it. I'm seeing the branch go off and into the ground. So I see aspects of both. You guys are, I'm hearing nature walkers. Some of you sleep in trees. Like you slept in a tree. That's all you did. You were always, and you were the tree. You were the tree. You were the tree. That's the tree. Somebody's going to find the tree. But they're showing me the tree, and then once again, they're showing me the roots and the cardiovascular system. It's a connection. It rewrites it. It's like whatever was offset on a timeline or through something through Gaia. This is nuts. Please help me to describe this. I'm hearing time projection refractals. They're showing me how a rainbow's made through a piece of water and sunlight. It changes it's like a projection. It's a projection of the future. So it all ties together. That's why they're saying connection is everything. When you feel that connection and connect with others, just right now we're all connecting. We're creating that energy. So even like with your guys' intentions, I can feel it flow through me. And you guys probably have great ideas that are coming through right now too, because that's what they're showing me. We're walking through this together. It's like they're using my mind to talk to you guys in a way. They're showing me stuff so it triggers something within you. This is insane. The connection goes on forever and ever. There's more than 1,000,001 ways to activate. It's just finding the sequence. And it has to do with time. When you're seeing the numbers, that's an activated energetic portal opening. So these numbers are important that you're seeing. Think of the energy on a date. If it's a specific date, what happened that day and at that time. Say it's like January 1st, they're telling me right now. Seeing 11/11 prior to that. It's projected consciousness to that space through what's happening at this time. They're energies that are carrying forward. It's like you're bringing other DNA or awakened parts of yourself into the future because somehow you're seeding that energy. They're remnants. It's like remnant energies being collected at this time for a creation of some sort. It's already there. But somebody fucked with the time. See, we're going back on this. It has to do with the way certain energies are placed because everything affects everything. And somehow it got out of sorts because it never was like that. Somehow something got knocked out of sorts. It's like I can see a big rock or something coming and knocking something unorbitable. Now they're showing me the moon, how it used to be a sun on our planet. And now it's dead. It's like they're using Oh, just go. Now they're using it as a forward command center, like they're inside the moon sending these transmissions to these towers down here, this blanketed, they're using our energy but took something out of it, fed off it, and then reprogrammed it to synchronize with an old system and programming from the Piscean age that is now being removed through the collective. Moon cycles, the moon is out tonight. It has to be, wherever they're ruling from. They're in the void and they got knocked out of orbit. So there's certain manifestation points along this timeline that are crucial. So if you're led to go and connect at a certain space or time, please go. I can see you guys going out. I can see somebody's like, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, okay, I'm just going to say this. I heard, bitch, you better go. Okay, so if you're getting drawn somewhere, I know it's so funny. It's probably my higher self out there with you. Like, come on, mother. Like, you going to hang out with me? Like, come on. Better get that. You better get that energy. You better open that vortex because we're seeding that light here. We're activating and giving Gaia the power that she needs. It's not just about being nice. It's about being fucking brave and opening your shit. You know what I mean? It's connecting this. That's the fucking power, is you connect back to yourself and then it's unstoppable. That shield is that projection of density. Anything that doesn't make you feel good. But then when you feel good, it's like an opposing energy. And that comes in the food that we eat. That's like that program. Nope, not good enough. Motherfuckers. But we have the ability to alchemize any component, cellular structure, electromagnetic programming. Some of you have had surgeries and have chips put on you around the thalamus. I'm hearing frontal lobe cortex. I see knees, I see them in ankles, I can see it behind the ear. I remember the other day when I wanted to pull that out because I close my eyes and I feel like I have this, I'm getting really loud, sorry guys, it's a lot of, I can close my eyes and it's like a elevated state of sensory perception. I feel like a whale kind of in my sensory. I can sense something in a body, even on my own body, and I can feel when it's getting closer or hotter, and I can feel like what's in there in a way electrically. It's like I have like this, what's his name? Iron Man, how his suit like scans something. I'm being able to do that with energy and feel it through my own hands. It's alchemy, so you can take that, and this is being awakened in the collective, not just, and it's being activated. Even as we're speaking right now, this is something that is being activated. The work shows for itself. See, it's like once you know, there's no going back. You have to know. There's no turn sign, turn signal. You're just upgraded. That's why there is a lot of really irritated people right now because they have two different frequencies of the... Dark One's such a dense word, but what are they saying? Synthesized or synthetic. Any synthetic, so anything that's not of origin, it's not come from a root base. So part of original creation, something that's something's being created outside of. Trying to create something. What is it trying to create? And this is not for fear. This is coming through like this is projected, but that's why we're here. They don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about. So know that there was a separation. Oh, wow. On other timelines that are closed now, there was many times when the light, so we're conduits, right, was... Wow. I'm seeing like an old world, and the world ended. Was like a moon. The world ended. I heard that's the night when the lights went out in Georgia. That's the night when they hung an innocent man. It's like something was manipulated in a very old, I want to say old tongue, but old, now I'm saying text. So it's in a reverberatory context. It's been within a reverberatory context. They want to talk about alchemy right now, and they want to talk about Dero te te ke pa se te re se re tu tu ye para te koro tu ria she te te re tu te papa yana ne ye. They want to talk about alchemizing energetically and working with this energy that's to become that bigger, I'm going to say vessel, but hi Cassidy, thank you so much. I want to talk about bigger on a mass scale. This is a mass scale. I'm looking over the globe in my mind's eye, and I can see it's like electricity, but it's like a very golden white. It looks like that electricity. I'm hearing Zeus. It's Big Daddy. I'm seeing like God himself get up out of the clouds, and he's huge in a way. It's so cool. Zeus, basically. It's so cool. Because we're talking about energy, and they're trying to put it in terms where I would understand it in a visualization. It's like whatever got whipped into the ground energetically, it goes through like the telephone wires. I don't know why I'm seeing this, but it's like what was meant for effery. I heard, when did you stop saying fuck? 3737. It's somehow we're alchemizing that energy. We're using what was meant for, they're saying it's alchemical. So it's being used in a way now through our own grid structure, and activations of those, star being and protected comes out as I say that. And we're getting in fresh air and back into nature, so we're alchemizing that energy. We're able to overtake their grid from a higher elevated state. As there is more grounding other things, we're able to access and decode those things. Because they're showing me how, like, if a telephone pole goes by a house, like I can see like an arm of electricity reaching out, and the light from those. But it's coming from within the ground. It's like globally going all the way around, and it's like they're showing me it's hooked to the heart chakra, so I can see like just dots, but they're showing me up close. It's through the heart. It's the golden strand of life. The golden strand of life. There's 3 very important archetypal, mystic, broadband spectrum points on this earth. And from those, there are others that are positioned perfectly throughout this world. So they're showing me like a triangle in the center of the earth. This looks like crystals. Huge. This is crazy, but I want to say there's like another planet inside of this planet. That is nuts. It's small. It looks like Pluto, kind of. Can't see the colors green. And now I'm like astral traveling kind of in a way through space though, and it's like carrying the planet with a bright orange light behind it. But it looks like a timeline travel. It's very interesting. Something that's seated here already. It's pre-existent, prehistorical. From the beginning of time and time again. So this triangle that's within, so they're showing me the frontal lobe cortex, but they're still showing me in my mind's eye a globe with all this light. It looks like this. I can see the dark planets, but over it I see light source energy, and it looks just like that. Thank you, Spirit. Scrying, you are being called to explore, looking into a reflective surface to tune into messages of the spirits of the universe. They want me to look out the window. That's why I've been doing that, I guess, because that's how my visions start coming through. You guys can scry too. I'm hearing can scry together. So these are activation points. These are the beacons, the lighthouse. When they talk about the lighthouse, this is very theoretical, and hearing physiologically. And simultaneously, they're within, being altered, navigated, and projected through the consciousness live stream. There are activation points along this portal processing program for the beacons. So there's very specific groups of souls that are uniting right now. I heard United Nation. Guys, there's some, it's crazy. There are some like United Nations, a company. They're showing me it's an alias. Behind that company is actually like counselors of light. The secret society is the light. They make it look like it's not with the dark, scary stuff. I heard for those about to rock. The rock of the dome. They're all tied together. It's all tied together, and we're talking energy. See, and they're showing me like, even though like the earth, like, you know, I'm going to say Pluto's where Pluto's at. I don't know why Pluto keeps coming through. But they're showing me the globe from an outside above view, and as I'm looking down, I can see like access points where souls are going to be called to at the same time. So you guys are already doing this together, futuristically speaking. It's the remnant, it's the crystal, the trine. It's in the earth. It's taking her to the future. That's the thing. It's a time capsule. That huge crystal within is a time capsule of energy. We take that in us through DNA and bring it back. That's what's reawakening that ancient rock, which is this earth. What? We are the seeds and activators. It's about listening to the still small voice and being guided. This is in nature. This is going to specific spots or getting yourself in a spot. They're showing me like how they can adjust the out layer or the projected consciousness of what things look like, because it's energy. They could almost move, like say I'm in Idaho, they could put Mount Shasta, this is so interesting, energetically, and turn it to where it's over me physically, but through a different holographic, multi-dimensional projection. So it's like it's backwards. It's backwards in a reef. It's whoa. I'm seeing the globe. I'm seeing Earth, but it's projected backwards. It's like when you scrying. It's like when you put your face into the water. You see your face back. It's like the Earth looking at itself. So this, my stomach feels so much energy right now. Let it flow. It's scrying. That's the scrying. You're being called to explore, looking into reflective surface, to tune into the message of the spirits and the universe, to tune in the connectivity between us. We're all chattering. It's like online. I said the other day, we're back online. The telepathy is being restored. Right now, it just might sound fragmented or coming through Universal Studios. There's like, wow. So it's energy being wow. So it came through a consciousness of another and is now being, it's like an ad or a movie or everywhere. They said everywhere. Everything is a transmission. This goes below surface level. I heard this planet will no longer be a business acquisition. She's not for sale. Never has been, never will be. You're talking about Gaia. She is free. Just as free as I'll ever be. She's free. That's the phoenix that bit the head off of the eagle. I heard there's a bigger bird in town. The ancient wisdom and knowledge comes back. It's a hierarchy. Remember when I showed you guys that card when those two birds collided? Oh my gosh, that's the connection. They're saying yes right now. Remember, you guys remember those cards? It was harmony. Was it in renewal? Harmony came out. See this bird? I talked about this in a read. I cannot. It's all coming back to me now. Here's the power and electricity that was going out, right? We're the free energy. We're now taking over the telephone poles. It has to play out in a material way so that this lower aspect is seeing it. But in the heavens, I would bring heaven to earth to love you. I would bring heaven to earth to love you, and I will, and I am. Because I am that I am. I'm already here. Whoa. Blessings and connection. Stop playing. Scribe. It was, oh my gosh. And I see trust comes out. Blessings came out, right? And I said this energy. The other night I was doing this. I was cutting away so much stuff in my energy body. I was the energy. I felt it. I got up in the sky and I would spin around. Remember those old fairies that used to be on a string? You would pull it and then she would go up and fold her wings out. I felt like that in energy. And I was above all of this town in energy. And I was just going through, and I was over the air base doing it. You know what I mean? Because I was drawn out by the air base. And I got underneath all of it and everything. I just like, and it showed me energy going into like their electro buttons, their systems, and rewriting something. It was like, it was used as a conduit for that higher aspect itself to manipulate energy through that system for very important reasons. Need not know now. It changed something. It changes something when you guys are doing this work too. Jason, when you're going out there, you're traveling through portals. You're placing an energy through another space and time that's being projected through this space and time, and you just need to be in the right spot at the right time. 44, 43, 87, 1987. Harmony is coming to your life if you were born in 1987. I'm being told to tell you this. This is, and the reason that this year is important is because we're talking about aspected time and space. This is somebody who's going to be in love with somebody else who were born in 1987. You already know who your soulmate is. My heart just opened so huge. I just felt like a huge energy just rush out, and I can feel it through the collective because it's just like the cardiovascular system I'm looking into. It's a kosh from a higher perspective. I'm watching all these things like connect, and I'm starting to see how like everything is lined up at the same time. Woo! That energy, that love is so powerful. Holy cow. I live for that connection, that feeling with it. Everything's connected, and you just like God's working with you and showing you things through your own eyes, and you just feel so in love with the universe, you know, with God, Jesus, Ascended Masters, all of it. It's all us, just on different levels. It's falling back in love with yourself, you know. And then you see it in other people, and you know you're connected to them. You get up here and you read something, and you just feel it. I heard we're doing it, you know? Fuck yeah, we're doing it. It's just words that people say that you hear in it. It's energy, because it's the portal, and when you do that, you change other people's lives, you know? You connect. You don't miss a moment to be authentic, and that's authentic is when you allow your energy to be magnetized by yourself and others, and then that bolt of energy just goes through. You don't have to do anything. You just have to open up to the energy and be that oracle, be that seer, be that connected one to nature, absorb the crystal energy, work with Jesus Christ energy, ascended master. It's your energy. A lot of you have walked that same timeline, just as Jesus, but just on different timelines, you know? You guys are all connected to that man, so to say, you know, that archetype in the energetic lineage. If I still can't put it to words. But when you scribe back into it, and it's through emotion, because how I felt that, somebody's going to move heaven and earth to be with you. It's like, I don't know. It's like so many of you guys are finding your person. It's your energy, but it's coming through. Don't ever underestimate the divine in the... I posted something about magnetic connections. I want to say Paul Harvey. I know it's not Paul Harvey, but it's Chiron. I posted a video about Chiron the other day, and he was talking about when you get served a plate of food, how was your food? And they're like, great, I loved it. And the girl, one of them said, I didn't really like for it much because I want to know who the cook is, where the meat came from, and it kind of spoiled the dinner, right? So when we're always seeking into what it looks like, see, when it's natural, it flows to you and you feel that feeling. Some of you could have gotten emotional off of that. See, Gary says, I felt that. Bill Hunter says, never give up. You can't. And when you guys are feeling this, that's the transmission, because it's authentic energy. It spews and pours out of our mouths and our body, and it's transmitted. We're conductors of this light is what it is. Are you allowing yourself to be open to a portal of light and step into the trust of and know that you're protected? This is our energy. It's magnetized times 1,000, and I said that the other day. Our reflection it is what it is. I'm telling you, I looked over the earth and I can look at it from standing outside of the earth, and I can see two balls meeting together. It looks like an 8. It looks like an 8. The infinity is the two balls together. What? It's spheric. It's spheric. It's spheric. The meeting of the minds. Look, it's a brain. And they're connected. That's the connection. I will bring heaven to earth. It's the true overlay. It got split open. The sphere got split open and took its turns. Its turns. So if you take a sphere and you open it, it's an 8. And I seen that energy. They're coming together. They're coming together. I heard lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Oh my gosh. He gets his heart back, right? The tiger, okay, follow the yellow brick road. So let's go down that road. What does she do? She's got magic shoes. All she has to do is click her heels. So it's a seance. It's not a seance, it's an incantation. It's a sound and a frequency. It's like everybody's clicking their heels at the same time. On this journey, some are getting their heart back. If I only had a brain. Somebody's getting that energetic power back, right? Ancient mysticism. They're showing me like how every animal has its name and was cognitively given that name. It was channeled. And if you put all of the fish in the sea together, it creates a map. So the names and the way that these look represent a architectural, geological monument. So the fish represents a space. They're showing me like ancient writing on the wall, how there's a bird. It ties into an animal that is existing at the space and time. It goes to the head. It's like, if we're talking about DNA, it goes to the top. Everything else down here is now, see, and if you fold that too, it makes a triangle still. And then the big one comes in, it's the overlay. 1 triangle, 2 triangle, 3. They're talking about an overlay of energy. They're coming together. This hasn't been done for a very, very long time, and that card was the King of Swords. This has not been done, the masculine and the feminine. What does that mean, though? They said crystals. Black crystal. I'm hearing tourmaline. What is tourmaline? Can somebody look up what tourmaline's properties are? They're 2 crystals coming together. Oh my God. So crystalline grid. Crystals. We're crystal children. aspected in that DNA. When we come together or spherically close to one another, we magnetize that other opposing yet same side, same energetic side. So like you have your negative and a negative side, one bird flies over. And then the same aspect of light, you have a negative light and a positive light. Okay, but this is two crystals. They're showing me in the earth, but it's like this one's in a different dark world. Is it on the fucking moon? Where's this dark crystal? No. No. It's another piece of the voided holographic projection. It doesn't get light, or energy isn't activated throughout the figure eight or these spheres coming together because there wasn't enough light over here to activate this to create a nuclear, it sounds, reaction in the other one. It's like a sleeping giant. It's sleeping giant. Differently aspected. A dark crystal is the sleeping giant. What the fuck? What? That's the night when the lights went out in Georgia. That's the night when they hung an innocent man. They turned off a crystal, a huge crystal in a spot, and it went black. But they put their own a different energy in it. They're showing me black salt is feeling this space now. Yeah, pulled from the heart. And then we have Gaia's crystal, right? And I can see like Lumerian, Pleiadian. I can see, it's older than that. It's energy that's older than that. It's the flame. And this flame was out. Barely alive. I can see it when somebody goes to astral project. They slow their heart down. Not astral project, out-of-body experience. This person's protecting this crystal who's ever having this out-of-body experience in this way. They slow their physical vessel down and go to this crystal and they're like keeping it alive, secretively. It's her match. It's like father and mother. Gaia. Gaia has somebody else too. It's a match made in heaven. What? Gaia's in love, I heard. But it's energy. I don't know how to explain this. That's the night when the lights went out in Georgia. They showed me like somebody going up on a big lever. Like, you know when you go to nuke somebody and the day... Why did I say nuke? Because I said nuclear. It's an electric. They're showing me Einstein working and he's pulling a lever too. Albert Einstein. I can see a tall black hat in there. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham's there. They were the catalyst. They were the catalyst. Somebody fucked with time and stole their ideas. What the fuck? It's like, not ideas, but it's energy, right? Because it's above an idea. It's a thought form that comes from energy, from pure. Something that I keep saying, we went to the past to save the future. It's like, that's why we always, I don't know what it is. It's a remnant energy that is like, not a lot of people will know what it is. It's an ancient archetype. But it's archetypal energy. It's used to create on a magnified scale. It's a magnifier for other energy to create through. Archangel Michael carries it. In that archetypal system, and anybody who's encoded with that. So that is now coming online. This is so deep. Ya te oya sere tere ke oe te o shata pae ke ya te ke e te rote amana e ke te shara ke oe te ya bota te te kora sere rote e po ye te ya ye daraketo. That's activation. That's awakening. Other aspected fragmented parts of your energy is listening, so it carries that out to you guys in some way. I don't even, it's on a mass scale. This is a mass scale. This is the, we're reverse engineering at this time what has unauthentically been taken over. It's like a virus took over systems. Those systems are now being restructured. We're coming back online through that connection. They're saying frontal lobe cortex, so something was bred into or engineered, chemically engineered into our systems, like McDonald's, or everybody, remember when everybody had pay-per-view, what was that? The satellite, the big huge satellites. It's like, this shit's been going on for a long time. But it's like we're overriding that system now that we're in an Aquarian age. As soon as we hit Aquarian season, those are wiped out. That's why they try to upgrade to 5G, because they still want to stay on the grid. Oh shit! Because our source is through these crystals in Earth, and there's 3 main centers that connect. They're showing me like connecting airlines. What? It's like stuff's going on right under our nose. On a scale of like the ones that are they work light and secret. They're on your airlines, they're in the grocery store, they're projected here, but they're in time. They're in another that can holographically overlay and project something here that causes a reaction. Spiritual laws of cause and effect in a quantum alchemical state. So this is ancient. So this is not, many are going to understand this. But some will. Some gave all, and all, wait, how does that song, me and Danny used to listen to it? All gave some, and some gave all. Oh, it's a country song. You used to listen to it over and over. I hear that song right now. It has to do with military, these bases. Some are good, some are not. It's being vied for, but this is like, why are they showing me Bitcoin right now? They're showing me like Bitcoin, how energy. It's like they've taken our money, but when we trade money with them or we get a paycheck from the man, we give them our energy. It's a system, so money is figurative, so to speak, going off grid. So going off grid means there's no captivity by having the energy exchange of money. And that Bitcoin's just like a new software to do that on a different scale. It's already like has its own viruses, they're showing me. And I mean that in energy. So somebody made a trade deal with whoever was partial to the new business acquisition. It's like trying to sell Gaia. Somebody's trying to take these. See, and it just keeps showing me this crystal. We're watchers and blockers. We're gatekeepers. We're time holders. Time holders. We hold time around these portals. It can't be messed with so that they disappear or move. They've always been there. And we're the remnant energy that activates these other parts. Like, we're the crystals in a way. It's like energy, though. I wish I could explain it. Are we still slaves? No. We're not. And that's why we have it's limitless. These are limitless potential of timelines. But as we align in energy with the truth, and the truth is always in the heart, you can see that you're not a prisoner. You never were. It's a programming on the collective that's being broken at this time through seeing that. And as everybody sees that, it's like we're going to demolish buildings ourselves. and live in like log, and we're gonna rejuvenate over time this forest. You guys can grow forests. You guys can grow the trees back like that. You guys can make trees grow in a matter of seconds. Big red, that's what the red trees were. The big red trees. The ring of fire has to do with the red tree. They used it in magic. What? It was. Those, you can grow them back like that because you're genetically coded to that. It was in your space and time. Oh, you picked it up from these trees in ancient times, and it's your energy. You created it, so it's you. You can never take away from what's been created. So we're looking at you as a higher soul on a different, right? Larger scale. And now that you're here, you can literally, if we took down all the buildings, we could all, like Earth, I'm hearing regurgitate, everything back that's ours, the trees. We can have the big red trees where the wild fern grows. We all have these abilities. So no, we're not prisoners. We're not prisoners. We never have been, but we're breaking out of that interdimensional state of being. It's because it's planetary movement, so it's creating an energy. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. It's like, I heard we don't have to fight anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, so it's our own energy. It's like fighting our own energy on a different frequency. See, I said, things have to alchemize, and there has to be an equilibrium. But it's like part of the light got turned. See how I said you have a positive, and then you have a positive, negative? It's like that positive, negative aspect of the yin and the yang, right? It's like its battery went out, so just the positive, negative was existing, that polarity. And we're trying to bring this positive in energy, if I can make that make sense, because the negative and the negative positive are already activated on this side. Because a ground is when how you make the electricity flow is through something grounded. So the polarity of darkness that's here is trying to activate, because they're showing me the back of this card still. It's like they're showing me the nature. In the sense of nature, they're showing me Gaia. And it's like this other core crystal that's in there. It's like huge. I'm like, in it looks like Elsa's fucking castle. Sorry. It looks like Elsa's fucking castle. Let it go. Can't hold me back anymore. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door. Here I am. And she goes out into nature in that. She goes out, right? She leaves the city because she had gifts, and like she made ice grow. Oh my gosh, all of this has been right. It's right in front of us. So I said Universal Studios and Disneyland. It's like it is kind of the Truman Show, but it's a higher dimensional reality working through that. So the only ones, you are special in a way because you see it, but it's just like, what do we do with it? Just activate it. We just activate it within our energetic systems, our DNA, we awaken it. See, it's like we fucked ourselves off. In ancient times, we did this to our own self now in a way, energetically. We lost a source of power, our power grid. Something got shot out. And something's just been off balance. A need for equilibrium. And it came from certain planets that put us in the Aquarian Age. Freed something. And those could be aspected strongly in your birth chart that is now making a... it's all tied together. Connection is everything. You have the map. You have the blueprint. My ears are ringing. You have the connectivity. You don't have to do anything. Just be where you're supposed to be. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart when something's calling for you. They're talking about to go be in trees to put in the ground, even if it's cold, to go outside and let the wind just hit you in the face and just allow that energy. It activates, it carries seeds. Like some of you are, I know it sounds so crazy, but you guys are like in a hidden realm here, Sasquatch. You know, like you're connected to them. A fly, one fly just showed up, and it's, well, I guess if there's tornadoes, there can be flies. 44 as I say this. Wow. I love Aquarius. Because Aquarius says, Aquarius is like Metatron and Archangel Michael together, I guess, when they're showing me an energy, because it's strong and courageous. It's honorable, and it spins the truth the right way. So something was unorbitable because of a faulty energy tried to come online. Like something tried to create outside of creation. It was like a interference in some way. It had a relayed effect. It's like a wave of energy escaped through like it's much bigger than a wormhole. Like a space and time got connected. That's why there's only remnants. We're trying to repair that. We're trying to repair that cord of energy of time, and that also is represented in our DNA on the 2 strands, those timelines, and other things branch out from that. Zeus. See, it's interesting how energy and time and it's like scientists now, they've already been giving a lot of the answers, but it's like they don't want to believe it, even if they're from their theories. And it's like the head of the regime is now being removed, and they say put that in energetic principles. Everything is being magnified at this time on mass scales. So what once was in the upright is in its polarity is now counteracting with that. This is for, I just heard a very important person, a very special person who has been tuning in. But I don't think it's like this person watches a show. I think it's like to my own energetic. It's interesting. Some people are a tether of the main source energy, and others that are fragmented off of that make the connection too. So some of you are walking around like the main, a huge power source for others. And it's like they're I don't want to say hierarchy, but it's just a less amount of energy, like it's a soul, or it's hard because souls, E equals MC squares. It's about souls, energy converted to time energy. What? There's no time. That's the hidden secret. Soul time. So it got reversed, and it's reflecting back, but it forgot the keen parts, or what reflecting back is inauthentic. It's photosynthesized, whatever that means. Isn't that when the sun does something to a plant? Photosynthesized. It's being revived at this time. It's like a fold in time. So if you took a picture of your face and you put it in the water, then you had something refracted in the middle of that water, like a sphere, it would change the projection of that and distort it in some way. My back is on fire right now. In a good way. I heard nuclear waves. Nuclear waves. The dragon. The dracon. Red energy. I kept getting the name for you, Jason, earlier, Rosati. And it came out as like Rosa in a different kind of, and it meant red. Ray. And now I'm looking in the clouds and it was all white. I mean, it's glowing, but I see this spectrum of red in it. I'll show you guys. See if you can see it. Oh. And I don't even know if it'll show really good. Sitting here staring, and just this piece over here, it started to glow red. So beautiful. It's weird, it's like some of you, can we not look at my pores, please? Okay, I guess there's an emphasis on my tattoo. Oh my gosh. I cannot. That is so funny. I really did. I can't remember who told me that, but I think it was Medusa. She's like, tape that thing to the wall, and I really did. I put painter's tape too, to keep it from when I move around. Wow, didn't read many cards, did we? Alright guys, now that I'm done kind of channeling, I'm going to look into and see what we got in here. That was really amazing. Amazing energy to step into. No hair tie, son of a... Hi Taylor. It was a sign for someone's love. See, to me it feels like, because now that you're saying that, yes, it does, because we're talking about energy, right? On a mass scale. And we're talking about souls, soul energy. We talked about a lot. For those of you that are on the level that you're on, you're going to know what to do. You're going to get the dream. You're going to get led to the right people. For those of you that are on a different level, this is going to help you start looking into, it might be a book you pick up that activates something else. We're all on different levels, but all of the energy that we have is needed at this time, you know? We have very important jobs to do. A lot of, it's like, some of you guys, I don't even know how to tell you this, like, you guys are on a higher level, like, right out of this body. It's like, if the most powerful mother trucker that you are is asleep in this body genetically right now. This is the ancient timeline that came back around. Can you imagine when you continue to reverberate and to awaken within? Can you imagine that? There's walking fucking legends walking this planet right now. Giants. The Nephilim. I mean, I channeled that the other day. There's sunbeam, sun seeds. It's the true essence is going to start to show as it continues to activate. It will be more obvious on future timelines that you will be projected to, so you choose to in the future. You will, because you always do. No matter how you die on this planet, and when you talk about ascend, when you go back to a different time and space. It's like you fix that loophole, that wormhole where energy escaped and was not very, it fucked with the alchemical attributes of that time space. It's not even a fucking continuum. Why it's not a continuum. They made it a continuum. It flows free. That's the thing. It folded back on itself and was split open. We're talking about the 8 infinity. It went on and on and on forever. It's like, what do they say? Like a horse. Why would a horse chase its ass? A wild goose chase. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's so interesting. I can't wait to delve into this in energy and more. And we are doing that. This is just aspects of this coming through now. Star being and protected. So you guys are all protected. It's a state of mind. It's elevating and rising to a higher conscious state. You know, our work shows for itself. We don't have to. You know what I mean? The more you get with yourself, I'm talking, dude. Today, I came on here, no makeup, fresh out of meditation, and I'm like, I'm just gonna be me, because that's my fountain of youth. I'm more magnetic in a natural state, and you guys are too. I was like, not even a little mascara, and they're like, nope. And not that I always think about that, because you know I've not. I mean, who doesn't like to dress up and feel nice? But it was something about letting the energy through my through this portal that, you know, I opened tonight on here with you guys, if you understand that. So Jason says absolutely radiant. Thanks. An old friend told me I speak Sumerian. I never really thought anything of it because I didn't know it was an ancient language until I got older. Yeah. And just think, I channeled the other day, some of you have the ability, you'll have all the abilities, okay, because we just want to emphasize that your abilities are limitless. There's no continuum. There's nothing that folds back and makes it is what it is. It's straightforward. We are all one truly. So it's, I don't know. I sorry guys, I'm talking to them in my head. It's like, I'm talking to the Council of Time. We've been speaking to the Council of Time. The white jackets. The doctors. The white coats. Implantation technology. Activation sensors. A message. This is a message. That's how the messages are coming. Activation centers. It's an energetically woven. Yeah. It's now coming online and being activated. It's being activated. I told you. Somebody grows stuff like overnight, tear down all of the buildings and regrow it the next day. They're talking about the faith of a mustard seed. We are the seeds. We're the seeds. The faith of a mustard seed. Just takes one soul to start remembering. And it ignites. It's like a brush fire. And nature will carry it where it needs to go. Just how she destroys California, Australia. Those are key sacred places. It's to illuminate. It's for rebirth and regrowth. It pulls. It's activating, because the trees need us. And the crystals need them. The activation center. The core. Quartz. The core is the quartz. A quartz? The purest. Like ice. It's the fucking crystals, dude. I'm telling you that it's the fucking crystals. It's the isotopes that I put off these. Oh my god, I just want to cry right now. Whoo, when you get in that flow, wow, that's that energy. It's like, and it comes out in emotion of like glee. A time for cheer. No more. It's time for happiness. The glee is the activator, because the emotion activates the energy in a certain space and time. It's all works together. E equals MC squared. It's Pythagorean. It's Da Vinci. They're all the same codes. It's just the way it was rewritten. 1147. 464, 816, 1414. Inexplicable. This is inexplicable. This is inexplicable. It just takes one. Oneness and wholeness. It's the thought. The energy is the thought. So if one thought goes out, it activates others, right? So it's how we're aligned. So all of you have different attributes in your chart. I have an attribute of my own in my own chart. It's signifiers. We're signifying something within each other. It's like converting something. It's converting time into... It's converting soul energy into time in some way. I don't know how to put this equation. Show your work. Somebody told me the other day, show your work. Said I'm another Charlotte Annie. I didn't even know what that was. I don't know. Yet another Charlotte Annie. And I said, oh, serving the dark ones I see. And he goes, show your work. And I said, I'll see you in the realm where I work. I said, bring your friends, Loki. And he says, is Loki supposed to be an insult? The god of mischief. The energy. Mischief. The message. Mischievism. Manifesting. Yeah, it's like those monarchies look over parts of the world and it's a new republic. I put that. But when I say new republic, it's like becomes a council. It's like everybody's free in their own way. You know what I mean? It's like I'm seeing the eunuch right now in the clouds. I'm seeing the eunuch. Maker. Blowed that door wide open. Woo! I don't know. I just got really excited. Somebody threw open like this portal. Oh my gosh. Why am I'm on portals? Guess what? I'm saying portal and I look over. This has been playing. See, it's two energies. It's energies. It's remnant energy. It's old ancient motherfuckers, dude, fucking coming together. And it's not about sex. It's not about that. I mean, I heard it could be. Oh my gosh. That's making me blush right now. We're getting out of that. It's a reverberatory. They keep saying that. Reverberatory energy. That's the magnetization. Somebody who's really dark or has dark attributes has been awakened by others' awakening. It's like if you were with somebody and had a really, really, really bad and fallen out, it's like it's coming back online. Something was like alchemically transplanted to keep sacred ones away. In a way, it was manipulated in a way. It's like we did it ourselves, though, in the past, so we wouldn't do something else until we woke up enough to get the power to do the right thing. The only way we could access this sacred timeline again is if we had called back aspects on a different timeline, or we're healing things on a mass scale up the stream. So that's creating a domino effect throughout, where other things are collapsing to come back to the main source. All that energy goes back to the main source and now is being reverberated for this. It's like ancient ones are walking here right now and we're all gonna, it's like we are the prime creators. It's like I'm seeing transformers, I'm seeing fairies, I'm seeing like all the mystical, magical, out of this world, fucking bizarre. We're all here. It's just nuts. I should write a book. Put it as science fiction or whatever. Not even science fiction. Science here is fiction. It's energy. It's chemical now, but it used to be about energy. Now it's about chemicals. That's how they overrode the system. That's how they overrode the energetic system and put it to sleep. They're showing me chloroform and like that COVID activated people, and the ones that needed to come back, they replanted that. So if you had somebody die during COVID, whatever that was, that regenerated a timeline. It allowed that projection of it as soon as we passed like a zombie apocalypse, right? Which there's still walking zombie, but to say, or the Armageddon timeline, this is all figurative. This is why it's always esoteric. If you lost somebody who was like a grandma during COVID and they passed away, that was the last of that part of that lineage, so it could be brought into you energetically at the space and time. It gave you power. They're showing me like the dragon's Shishu in the dragon magic off of Raya, that kids movie. They all give their magic to one dragon and she's the one that's left, right? And it's time holders. I'm telling you, it's in the DNA. It's crystals. It's fucking all tied together. It's all coming back online the way it used to be. Thank you, Gary, for the $4.99. You guys are awesome. I still haven't figured out how to get my money off of YouTube. I'm trying to figure that out. So it's just like a savings account right now. This is like the golden era. I've goosebumps on my whole body. The golden aura. The golden era. Golden aura. Back online. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole crew's here. Because they all came back off of those distracted, because it's limitless possibilities, right? So it all came back off of those. It came back home. Souls came back home in a way. I want to say it's like a soul, but its energy got called back from voided time and space. Called back its energy. It's recreating. Prime Creator's recreating or evolving. I heard it's revolving. It's evolving. Something in a way. It's like he got bored. I don't know. I'm saying he, but the Creator wants to do something else. He and she, so to speak. I want to create something. It's like a new moon. Authentic moon. Oh, blue moon, how I love to talk to you. Oh, blue moon. I wish everybody was like you. That way they would understand and know. Blue Moon by Ryan Upchurch. Dude, that motherfucker is on point. His songs, I'm like, he channels that shit straight up. That's why it's crazy. Some people are already living on a different dimension and sees through. He knows. But he's still trying to have compassion, and you can see, I don't know why I'm talking about this right now, but how he rebuttals, he does it. He's just truth. He holds the truth. He holds the truth, and everybody's in their own space and time and does it their own way. Yeah, that motherfucker is brilliant. It's a brilliant mind. It's about letting go of things that are out of balance, and then that's those old timelines. So if you have people that have passed away, they're saying, we love you. We came back to the main source of the whole. That's why it hurts so bad when they left. But it hurt in the heart. It's just you weren't allowing it to expand for that love to come in and live through you. Because it brought back, like, Jason, I mean, this lost somebody very important, but that important person held special blood from a different aspect that created this ancient. She's a holder, and she brought that back into your line, your lineage, but it's like it's energy that goes back into you now, Jay. So she's seeing through you, seeing everything through you. She's powerful. That energy, that archetype, it's a type of energy. It's raw. It's the first. It's in the original energy was in. It's like all these timelines. They cut away. I don't know who they are. Whoever created these holes through the time space. They created the continuum in a way. Trapped time, so that it was like trapped time in the middle of time, so that it would branch out. But it's like it wasn't supposed to be that dense. was supposed to be a little bump in the road, but somehow it got pulled away for a specific reason, and that's so that we could redo this timeline, this ancient this is fucking nuts. It's about the planet, but it's also like we remember. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'm glad you guys get to see me mentally break this down. Hope I'm not the only one doing this right now, because it doesn't feel like it. Anybody else feeling like that right now? Awesome. Yeah. Yes. Jason, you're gonna... That energy comes back to you again. That energy, I'm just telling you, that energy comes back to you again. Within, but you're also going to birth and create that in the outside world. She comes back, but when I say she, it's that energy you're going to... She's Gaia. Wow. She's like Gaia energy. That's why it was on the ground. Instantly. That crystal child, that's so crazy. Sorry, it's for a reason. Holy shit. Ancient. It's like so old, I can't even see it. It's like, it's raw. I mean, it's just like, it's like electricity. It's like, you're seeing like Gaia form. It's like, it's so loud as she forms, you can just see full fucking trees stand up. And you can hear all of the wood and the branches. The branches talk to you. You talk to it. It was your creation in some way. What the frick? It manifests through in a different way. Through children. They're seeds of the consciousness. The stars, all of it. It all connects. It's by two. The main two souls that split. I've seen an energy, and they're showing me in like lineage. An energy, though, it's like two energies have a whip, kind of, and they embark on a journey together. It was the most powerful creation in all time. It's like they were known multi-mega universes, because that doesn't even do justice, right? This is so cool! I'm freaking out right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to look at it like he or she, right? We're going to look at it, we can say like this, and this looks really bitchy, you know, like little, tiny, soft, delicate, humanoid. But this is like two multi. It's like mega energies. And I can see them because Spirit's showing to me, I'm like electricity, like Zeus in the clouds or energy bodies, but it's huge, huge, huge. And they're showing me like out in space above all planets, time. It's above time. It's above, there's other things too. There's not just time, there's other things. They're paradigms. The creators of all of those, like what time is, or it's in a different language. I can't even tell. It's like all vegetation in a way. They're different pockets of seeds. So this is the creator above the creator, right there, and there's two of them, and they were both. This is how they're showing it to me. This is so crazy. I'm gonna look so crazy. It's okay to say it. My face is getting so red right now. I'm like so filled with energy. They came together. It was like a bet. Okay, it's like a bet. We're gonna talk about it playing like a bet. It wasn't about who was more powerful, but what they seen when they could create together. The most magnificent creation of all. And it's this earth. It's this earth. Out of all of them, this was the one creation together. And somewhere, the archetypal energy, right? Because there's something like where their polarities weren't going together, and it plays out as if there's dark and light fighting. They share that energy, but something was released. It's like something got vacuumed, a part of the light or something. It just stopped working mechanically or engineer. I don't know. And I'm talking about the top, but that was the chaos that created everything in this universe. So this is whatever this is already happened. It was at the beginning. of everything. It says we came back to the beginning to find something, to look at something again. We came back to the start. But it's played out like this now. I said we went from the past to save the future. I say this all the time. It's playing out. Everything's coming back online. We are one, truly. And that plays out in spirit. And that's why these loves are coming together, because the energy and the axis of which things are turning are harmonizing those energies now. There's got to be a balance in the 8 billion. 4 and 4. 4 billion, 4 billion. 44. It's a frequency. It's in the home. The heart, the body. The home is the home and hearth. The home is the body. The church is the body, right? It says, so when they come together right now over me. Bum, 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 dum. Music, tones. This is so beautiful. Like I said enough. Boot says that's the number of the bride according to the revelations. Take me to the place where the grass is. Oh, won't you please take me home? Yeah, yeah. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. The magician. Oh, won't you please? Oh, won't you please take me home? Yeah, yeah. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. The Rainbow Bridge. We are now bridging the gap. Mr. Bridgington. Badass. I'm bad to the bone. Da-na-na-na. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Since the day I was born, they all gathered round. A worldwide wonder. Oh, won't you please take me home? 2 of Cups. It's 2 things coming together, 2 very powerful things, 2 very magnetized perfectly. There is perfection. There is perfection. This has already been played out in this way, so that's why I feel like throwing up right now. And for something's like coming off the collective in a big way. I can see it like getting regurgitated. Back online, the crystal. Something's regurgitating. It's coughing out what doesn't belong. Truths have been spoken. Truths have been spoken. And that is an activation key point. James Ritchie says, I've been healing the feminine. I've also heard of it, but never done it. Yeah, you guys are coming online. Coming online in a multidimensional state. Ace of Pentacles. This is being worked on mass scale. The mountains. Get to the mountains. Go to the place. Get to the mountains. Get off of the concrete. Stop working with concrete. It's like get off of the concrete. Creating the portals through the concrete so energy can come through. There's people creating new materials to work with Gaia too for those things that need it. Gaia's going to be built back up in ways she's becoming structurally sound. There's places where like there's specific minerals and things. It's like other people have taken them and put them all in the same spot, or have tried taking them off this planet, and they're like key components or key minerals. It feels like those are being seeded now, or it's being brought here, brought to this planet, brought to you by Universal Studios. What the fuck? Counterfeit magnetization. Counterfeit. A mimic, a copy. A mimic and a copy. We're talking about like trying to copy this. I don't know. Somebody's trying to like remake Earth, or you know what I mean? Maybe go back to the timeline. Somebody's trying to. I wish you guys would just help me out a little bit more. I don't know. Going back to the drawing board. Just let it go. Just let it go. Too many thoughts, let it go. It just is. It bees. Nine of Pentacles. It bees. Bee farmers. I'll be seeing you. So funny. Okay, bye. And then I looked down, my mom got me this for Christmas. I heard I'll be seeing you. This is probably why I'll always be alone. It's funny. Sure wish I brought a hair tie out here. That would have been cool. I'll be loving you. Doo-doo-doo. I heard Seaside, California. Let's get some frequency. Okay. Well, that was a very interesting read. Spirit wants me to pull for a few people. Wonder if I can get this pencil. Oh great, it's my only writing utensil I have out here and I need it as a hair tie. Does that ever happen to you guys? I gotta get new journals. I have written in like so many books, it's not even funny. Well, back in my day, we just braided it. Yeah, that was an amazing read. That channel has gotten stronger. Okay. Will my mods write down a list for me? Alicia wants to go first. Will somebody be a timekeeper? Haha. Alicia, you timekeeper. Haven't I channeled that for you with opening portals? Alicia, I'm being told to make you a mod right now. Are you okay with that? Yeah, I did talk to you about portals. It's for a reason. Modular control system. A modular control system. Those, oh my gosh, those that are mods are controlling a certain frequency by your own gifted abilities and natures. See, nothing's by accident. It's like destiny in a way. Just the energies that show up change it to either a stronger or denser attribute. So crazy. Little Bo Peep lost her sheep. What's up, guys? 50 in here, 58 likes. By the way, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Casey. I am a psychic medium. We're investigating the universe right now. Don't mind if I do. Ashtar command. Ashtar command. Center. Center. The center of the universe. The rock of the dome. Center. Center. It's a direction in which we face, I guess. Alright. Alright. Keep saying alright. Alright. Quit talking to yourself. I can't help it. Need a piece of paper. You got the list? Thanks, Tay-Tay. jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So go and take your time and dance with me. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I heard freedom of the heartland. Listen to the whippoorwill. Listen to them crickets sing. I'm down there listening to them crickets singing. It's music to my ears. All right. I just heard somebody say, "What are you doing?" I don't even know. It feels like, I don't know why I do the cards. I do. They're like, you don't need them. Okay. Okay, who's up first? Who do I got? Sorry, my head's been down. I've been, I heard over-concentrating. All right. All right, all right, all right. I've got blue skies falling on me. Oh, it says watcher on Earth, but then I seen it said, thought it said weather on Earth. Emotions are strong as you let go. See the light. So, I heard oceanic. Oceanic. Alicia. Okay. Let's get into this. Frequency. Alicia, hope you're good. I've got one love, one life. Let's get together and feel alright. Dun 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 dun. Let me make sure I'm holding the deck the right way. Alright. Oh my gosh, you're in the astral. I don't even think it's beyond astral. It feels like to me astral's a part of like the continuum in a way. It's an entrapment. It's a block or a veil to the higher space, but it feels like you work within that patterning. On a interdimensional aspect of yourself. So we're talking about doing bigger works than bigger works. My third eye opens at this specific moment. Hey guys, welcome in. Patterning. You decode systematically. You're being called to step forward here in this space and time with being a truth teller of some way. It has to do with your speaking, because on other, you decode and depattern, you debug, you do something like you'll get in energetic systems and you clear out the bugs, because that's what you do. Oh, you open it's a like looks like scarlet red. It's like with a pink in there. Portal that opens up. You're in control of it. You're in control of it. It's your ability. And it's your duty. You're a guardian. You're a guardian of a certain energetic gateway that opens. The bird signifies the guardian and the messenger. That's why speaking's important. Activating the... I heard the third chakra, but I'm pointing to my throat. They work systematically together. They're coming back online. Your throat chakra. First chakra is root, right? Second would be sacral. Third would be solar. Solar, creativity. Okay, your creative abilities. You're going to start doing stuff with your hands. They're showing me a mime. So you're very expressive with your hands. That's what you do. You create with your hands, and you open. Here, it's a passageway to time. You do this already. Doing this in the. future and when you're asleep, you're doing this. You're being trained right now to alchemize, and this is playing out in your relationship. Somehow there's a tie. There's going to be things that are, oh, this sounds fucked up. There's going to be like people in your life that they're programmed a certain way. It's like they're not really soul family. They're, what the fuck? It's like we're down here with people that aren't real, that are programmed. My right ear is ringing. Yeah, you were a medicine man that used to do the same thing. You might be drawn to Native American, or the top North Pole, I hear, up north. You could really, you need to go, there's something in Canada for you. Taylor, I'm seeing this for you too right now. You and Hot Rod have a very, but you guys do have the same gift too with Alicia, and so does Mariah. You guys all work together in portals. Gatekeepers. You're keepers of light. This is very, very old. It's original portals. There's been a lot of makeshift things, and that's what happened that created that vacuum, kind of, that took out of the middle of space and time in a way, or made that fold to, it's always on time, but it's like you guys fix, alter, create. You allow, so because it's about protecting remnants. It's a very beginning energy of some sort. It's being harnessed and kept safe, safeguarded here until it's time. Until it's time. And you guys work together on this energetically right now already. Taylor's like the mouth. Taylor remembers, she leads you guys in your dreams. Her cat helps. Her cat helps. Somebody else has an animal. I see a small, it's like a white cat. Maybe somebody has a lighter cat or just got a kitten or will be getting a kitten. It's like dragon energy. It's dragon energy is a light language. It's a scroll. The dragon is representative of a scroll of energy. It's written in the Draconic light language. Universal language. Somebody embodies it all. Somebody also speaks like me, out of Hot Rod. You do. Hot Rod, you speak. Yeah, the cat's light. It's a light colored cat. And I just see it looks up and meow, meow. But it's like on a bed or a gray blanket of some sort when I look at it. It's on like a blanket. I can see it. It always goes to the same spot. Maybe it pipes up when it's time. That's your cat. Scarlet is helping, I heard. Scarlet is helping at this time. Yeah. You guys open up these portals. This is fucking crazy. You're alchemists. You alchemize it. That's why you're in... This is so crazily awesome that I'm getting to tap into this right now. I'm so honored. Thank you guys for sharing your energetic waves with me because it's working right now. Oh. Yeah, you guys already do this. Dragons is a light language. Puff the dragon's smoke. It's a language that programmed something within us. It was spoken and then it was created. In the beginning of the word was good. It's the keeper of words and how it forms. The dragon is the protector. We're in the year of the dragon. The language is activation. The year of the dragon, and it's 8. The world is split. We talked about those energies coming together. This is so crazy. Okay, sorry, I'm getting very excited. Help me to ground this, all right? So you open portals and you protect a language, but I can see it, and it's like dots and eyes. It's an energy. It's a language. It's written, but it's in light. It's written in really light. It's gold. It's gold. The energy's in the gold. The language, the writings in the scroll. You protect that. They don't have the whole secret. Wow, protectors of light and time. Jason, why do I feel like you're coming in here protecting space and time with the trees? You and Pluto Princess work together, Jason. You guys are doing this with animals. You're like the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm collectively looking into what you guys are doing. Energetically. It's on a mass scale. Gary, you're the time weaver. You weave time. You're always in and out of spaces. When you get there, like, you have ability to alter it with a very specific energy. You're doing this with your brother and your dad. Dad is the time watch. He's the hidden key. Yeah, this is so crazy. Certain people are waiting to go to the other side to assist with this. Telling you. The other side is the other side of that fold. It's how it connects, the rainbow bridge. It's the connection. Connection is everything. Sorry, Alicia, I tried to just get on you, and it just went way out. Because they want to talk about how everything is connected. Everything is connected. It's an emphasis. They want to put an emphasis on that. Whoever that Jaga Jaga Cat, you're with the water. It's like you're with water beings. You're with water beings. Seahorse. They're telling me to tell you the seahorse. You have somebody coming in for you. Or a piece coming back to you. You're an activator. You're an activator. You're a conduit of water. You activate. That sends out a vibration, because water, you can hear a vibration from long a ways. It's like you have the way to carry, like you're like a sonar in water. You carry it a long ways. You're a bridger. I heard Bridgington. Some of you are bridging the gap together. Wow, this is so cool. Yeah, there's like, this is going to take deep. Just don't think about what it is or what you're doing. Let the thought come to you. You're going to envision it. And whatever thought comes, just magnify on it. And when the thought tries to come through to form it and create it, it's already created. So allow it to come to you. You're calling it back. That's an energy you're calling back. The one that wants to think for you is an energy that's programmed, kind of. In a way, it's mimicked. It repeats. It's something on repeat. That's why we talk about the Truman Show or feeling followed. We're experiencing repeats of time that are fragmented out. They hit us at different times. That's why we get deja vu. Reverberated energy. So we're fixing that. We're fixing that. Together, we're fixing that. It's like people fell off in the space and time, like energy that was escaped, and now it's like, because all it knows how to do is create. It's trying to create in some other space somewhere, but it's missing the original components. It's like, and when we're missing it here, it's like one's an organism and one feeds off it. It's now it's created a different structure of DNA. What the it did its own creation on its own. It could always magnify and create. But this is something different. This is awakening something everybody thought was once gone. And I mean this from like ancient souls who know this. The ones that pierced into the future. The word was good. They spoke it into existence. That's what this has to do with. Speaking it into existence again. Holding that space and speaking it in for the highest good of all. You'll know it comes to you. If you build it, they will come. Like a moth to a flame. It's like something, the Antichrist, right? It's a different energy that's taking lost souls to it in some way, and it's creating like another prime creator in a way. I don't even know. I don't know. I heard a third gen. Aspected of both the feminine and masculine that binded together. Is it New Earth? Is it New Earth? Oh my gosh, what is this? Yes? Oh my gosh, what? It created, oh my goodness. I'm just looking at like this taking off in energy, and I'm watching it like a piece of energy formulated its own, like, what the, it's so, it's now, it's us. We're what got off the line. We got lost in time. Don't you remember? The reason you loved me before. Baby, come back to me once more. My mind is blown. My energy is like, my heart feels like it's expanded 1,000,000 times. I feel like I'm holding 10 times more the light. Because you are. All of you are. Welcome to the earth, third rock from the sun. A ruby could be very important right now, or that name. Ruby Jensen, that's my ex-grandmother-in-law. Wow. I heard gatekeeper. Okay. Okay. Any other energy for that at this time? Thank you guys. If you're new here, welcome in. My name's Casey. We're decoding the universe and energy and space and time, and I don't know what we're doing here. We're creating. We are becoming multifaceted in our own unique nature, calling back frequencies through the remembrance, through exploration. Things are being triggered and awakened. Things are being triggered and awakened. It's a combustion of energy. I heard nuclei, Nikolai. We're bringing back an energy. I'm bringing sexy back. Whatever. This is so funny. I can't with me. Do you guys see what I have to work with? Bill was next. That's what I have for you, Alicia. There's bits and pieces for everybody. Bill Nye, the science guy. Oh, yeah, you're definitely extraterrestrial. Are you working with the small grays, the tall grays? We're working with the tall grays. Hi. I'm hearing Aborigine as I talk to you. I channeled that an ancient. Look what Aborigine means. Somebody look it up and put it in the comments, please. It's an Aborigine is a original, right? It's something tied back to Aborigine. Yeah. Hi, Hot Solstice. What up, Bobby Weaver? Are you having frequency therapy right now? Hi, Ela. Yeah, we're light and dark. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about these energies falling back in love or coming back on grid with each other or being put into orbit at the perfect space and time. It's like to bring back something that was gone. We created a loophole. Hold on. We created a loophole. We lost something ancient. There's been a loophole created to bring it back. It's very protected. The Holy Grail. The Holy Grail. An ancient writing. But it's light. An ancient light. The main activator of the crystals. Back online through us. We open it. We're opening it. We're opening the light. We're opening. It's sacred. We're creating distractions. It's like trying to be stolen right now. This light, in a way, it's trying to. It's like I see power lines, but it's like energetic. I'm in space, and I'm seeing these lines that are coming out. And it's all energy. It's like tubes of energy, and I can see where it can split off or go this way or this way, right? Because there's limitless possibilities, but in some way. Chaos. It's like something, that original energy escaped space and time, and it was out in a void. It got lost. It got lost. got lost. And now it once was lost, but now I'm found. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Oh, say does that star-spangled banners and waves, the home of the brave, the originals, this energy, timekeepers. The collective is doing like, holy crap. Time, banners and waves. A time banner. Time bandits. And mama, I'm coming home. Coming home, this energy, it's in us. I don't know how to say this. It's like every time I get going, then I get excited and I just need to sit. I'm doing okay. I'm just, this the way it's coming out, it's getting out. It'll get better. I'll learn how to do this better. We will learn how to do this better. Life and death comes out. Life and death comes out, Bill. The seer. Oh, Jose, can you see? You will see something. Loving and caring soul here to help. I made it to the other side now. Being spied on for underhanded reasons. This is known that you've had a soul recognition. You've had a soul recognition. Soul recognition, idolizing now. It identifies energy. And it's trying to formulate or mimic a energetic wave, but it's ancient light language. It's light. Each of us, it's on, see, Bill, like, in a way, you hold space. You want to say you hold space and the vision, the seeing. It's like everybody, we all got a piece of truth in us. When we come together, we're the originals that unlock, decoding, Da Vinci. They were all here. They was all here. They got bits and pieces of it, but just all on different timelines. This is like when Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, those energies come back online together through us. We're reactivating. It just, see that ancient, that it got fragmented out to different space and times. JFK got, same thing, he got taken off the timeline. They got taken off the timeline. So did, they're telling me, Kurt Cobain. I'm hearing Eazy-E and Mac Miller. They were keepers. Just wrong, right person, wrong time. Right person, wrong time. So that could mean anything. This could be playing out in your relationships, people, somebody that you're drawn to. Dolores Cannon comes out. You might listen to Dolores Cannon or have a tie to that. That's going to activate something within you. And this is the real truth, Bill. Many people see you as their hope, humanity, light, and love. Overdose comes out at the bottom, so I don't know if that's something that you dealt with or it's something, a deep desire to help humanity. Maybe that's going to be something you take that programming out. You've seen it for what it was. But wow, it's like everything that was used to take souls off the planet, there's like a force out there. I heard a force to be reckoned with that directs souls in a way, energy, back to its appropriate space, back to it needed to regenerate at the right time and it didn't. It jumped. Things got out and timekeepers, travelers jumped and they're trying to find their way back, and then this is like the lifetime that all that ancient stuff comes back. It's light. I can look and it's like a gold. It's written in gold. It's gold. It glows. I'm looking at it. It's not a tablet. It's like I'm piercing into like a chest and everything around it is light. I heard the dashboard of life. So something's being, because it got rewritten. Something got rewritten. It's going to be rewritten in that tongue, in that ancient tongue. But the tongue is energy because it's a portal, it's light. Wow. That's what I have for you, Bill. I know this is coming out in bits and pieces, but it's also for other people that are listening too. It's like I bring a piece of your energy forward, or you do, especially the more intention you have with me, the more I'm able to do it. You're welcome. And if this energy comes forward, then I can feel it, and then I can it's like I can see who's attached to it. That's the platform. That's why you have the platform. That's why you have the platform. A platform is a base for things to grow. It's also being done through the waves of internet, which is also going into the ethers. It's helping. It was meant to not help, but it is. It is. Because it's being like transmuted or transmitted in a light through speaking. It's rewritten. It's rewriting. Resilience. Radiance. It's light. I told you it's light. It's this light. And it's like I know how to interpret light. It's tied. It's like that's the ancient thing. It's an energy signature, but it holds like there's so much. One letter, and it looks like this. Like when I'm seeing this, literally this is beloved of Jehovah in it's Jewish. Radiance, the rock of the dome, a light, an ancient light. Something's being activated right now, like through that. There's something under it. It's not under it, but but it's energy. Wow, everything connects. It's like so nuts. Energy is places, words, everything. It's how it forms it. It's like a word is so powerful. The word is so powerful. The ability to rewrite. Should write a book. Okay. This is in Hebrew, but I kept seeing this in a scroll. It just says beloved of Jehovah, and this says Yeshua on it. Radiant, Christ-like energy, Christ. Thank you guys for hitting the like and subscribe button. Thank you for being in here, going through this. This was beautiful. Did you guys get anything out of this read? Was it way out there or what? It begins with sound, I know. I could feel you guys. Like, it's moving us. We're doing this on a mass scale together. Like, even the thoughts you guys are putting out from what's being channeled through, it's awakening the oracle within you, the original light language keepers, because you guys are oracles. That's why it's an oracle channel. And it's a guardian guarding this oracle that we share. We share it. We all have bits and pieces of the Holy Grail, the sum of it all. Wow. It's like universe tied everything together perfectly. Because, you know, it's like that. It's perfect. I look at it and there's, even though it looks like it was supposed to be a mistake or something, it came back better. It came back transformed from something else outside of itself, but something else, something within the creation created it something more. It's like it got more brilliant. I don't know. It's just so old. That's how it was. Things used to be able to create itself, and create and create and create and create, and then something happened where we stopped creating. It got split. It got the bloodline like got interfered with, so that it was a block. It's coming off. It's coming off. I hear somebody wants to know what this love relationship's going to look like. Because this is manifesting in the physical. This is manifesting through love. An ancient love. An ancient love. And it's, when I say love, because we're talking about the highest aspect of what we are, it's like 144,000 pairs. Noah. The species were put on the boat. The species were put on a boat, a huge ship. The ship has sailed. Ancient energy is revitalized. these lovers that come together. It's like, you guys are all gonna have, somebody's having twins. One boy, one girl in the future. Twins, the Gemini comes back online. The true Gemini. The creator energy. The masculine, the feminine. They've been at war, like separated. The Gemini. They haven't birthed in creation in a long time. The Gemini energy. That's what Adam and Eve. The Gemini. Adam and Eve, it's an archetype, it's a thought form, it's an energy. The Adam and Eve energy. Purity. Genevieve. Saint Genevieve. Virgin. Eunuch. So castrated. Birthing creation together. But it comes and manifests in this way as a child. Through 144,000 is the kids. It's the original ancient species. It's an original bloodline comes back. It's not us, we're holders, we're keepers. But some of us have kids together. And the kids are what brings that energy back to Gaia. They're the rainbow. All rays of light come back. It goes, it's the road less traveled. It's the one that goes straight forward. It's these kids. I have goosebumps over my whole body. We're having kids. Am I having another kid? I'm not having another kid. I have 5 kids. I was always heard 7. I better not be having them twins. I better not be having them damn twins. Hey, nope. If I must. Oh my gosh, I seen marriage and family come out. This could just be somebody's energy. Just because I'm saying it, I'm not specifically talking about myself, but if I had to, I would still. But I don't want to. It's an energy being birthed. It's just manifesting that way. So, hold on. If you're to have a baby, you must be the other half of that energy that's that ancient, that light. When a light meets a light. The lighthouse for all to see. They are the main generator of this energy, the parents, right? And then the parents have the light. It goes through the light and see how it creates 2. These are the 144. It's original. Since the beginning of time. The beginning of time. Things were erased. They got erased. They slipped in time. I don't know. But it created something, and now it's like this resonant energy. It comes back. It's like species, something genocide, what was genocidal period. It's like Hitler was trying to go against it. It was trying to become extinct. They did it through other attributes. It manifested here with like the dinosaurs going, or the witch trials. It's an energy they tried to kill, but there's like always a secret book that hung on, or a secret child, and it just kept going. And now they're all here at the same place in time. Perfectly orchestrated. Can't fool. Yeah, it takes one to know one. Somebody was a trickier loci. Elohim. Loki. It wasn't low-key. The key was in all of us. DNA. 3 letters. The trine. The connective points. Wow. Books are like, this is gold, this is energy, but it's here. It's not here, but it is. It's in our DNA, because we came in the portal, right? The Vajayjay, and you come through that. But it's like, it's sent through, so nothing can interrupt it. Everything's turning out perfectly. It's perfect. Oh my gosh, I cannot. I got really excited right now, like you meet somebody that you really have like, it's energy. You see them and it's like, oh my God, what is it? You look away. You look away because you get nervous and you're like, oh my gosh. And you know them. It's like you know them. You know them. 66. 66. They're pairs. Your pairs. There's pairs coming. There's pairs coming. And I can see them, like, when I had, when I was in the military, I went to the live range, and it was called Live Night Fire, and we really had to learn how to low crawl. And at that time in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, they were still shooting real rounds out above us, and they had these little tracers that would come down, and they had a parachute on them, and they were on fire. So if they landed on your rucksack and your shit while you were out, they would catch you on fire. Like, there was so much shit that was going wrong at that time, but people were actually standing up and being like, shot. It's a live night fire. But it seems to me when I look at this energy coming in, it's like it comes in on those parachutes. I'm hearing that song by Chris Stapleton, Parachute. You and this person could have a connection with Chris Stapleton, or there could just be, it's the, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? This person plays a guitar or something. Heartstrings are attached. Wow. Like, there's, even if a cult or anybody who manifested through energy on that realm of keeping things blocked from that programming or whatever that was, that put a virus out through the collective. I don't know how else to say this. I'm in space when I'm saying this. I'm not on Earth. I'm not in the Astral. I'm in space. Like, I'm looking at the whole fucking universe. Like, it's all around me. I can move my body and go to any planet I can look. I can pull stars and, like, things closer and keep looking in. It all ties back. It's so fucking old. It's old as the only word I can say. It's ancient. It's a relic. A relic of time. The best of the best of the best, sir. And it comes out now. Okay. Were you in Leonard Wood, Missouri? So was I in 2006. Yeah, see, words, there's like hidden stuff everywhere. Let's talk about this light that's coming in. People are people. What's this match? I said Six of Wands earlier. It's light bearers. Okay, there's going to be something different about this relationship. Okay, for some of you, I know, and I'm not dichotomy. What does dichotomy mean? What I'm going to say is, this match is going to be different. Whether it's, I want to say it's like, if it's skin color or if it's origin, because we're talking about two ancient things that came together and, like, made a deal long time ago. Created the real Adam and Eve is how I want to go back to it, energy. The ultimate alchemist, the ultimate, like, it's like prime creator awakened within, like, but it can't do it in two beings. It has to be in pairs because it's too strong. One carries one side, one carries the other. They mix. They have these kids, and these kids, they're prime fucking creators in a physical body. It's like you're looking at the face of God. It's like you're looking in the face of God. You can be anything you want to be. What would you be? I'm bringing heaven to earth. It says I will move heaven and earth to be with you. I heard a whole new world. What is this? Somebody's already there. It's like everybody's watching. Everybody's watching this go to see. Everybody wants to be a part of this. Love. When two loves collide. Chaos. It's so magnet, so strong. I can feel my heart just like opening. Wow. It's like everybody's watching this. I heard we wouldn't miss it for the world. We wouldn't miss it for the world. This is where it plays out. This is the arena. Oh my gosh. It's got put down in a ball. It got put down, and it's like these gods are watching it, and they're seeing it make its way back through this way. It's so fucking cool. I feel like an overwhelming feeling of energy right now. It feels like I'm floating. Like it feels like I'm going up, and I'm the snakes. It's energy. They're old. They're the antidote. Together they're the antidote. Together they're the antidote. They're by themselves they're poison. But if they both bit into the same thing, the apple, it would be an antidote for the for the poison. They both bit into the same apple. Medicine. They're medicine. They're healers. They're healers. I'm seeing the snake that goes up on, you see it at the pharmacy or on pills still. It goes up. It's rising. Okay? They make love, I heard. They make love. When those energies come together like that, when they make love, it's over. It's over. It's the magic. It's the magician. They oh my goodness. See, it feels like they're looking in. You know what I mean? The prime source creator. And when they finally come together, it's like, oh, the King of Swords, and this comes out. It's like when ancient meets, okay, it feels like it's 144,000 versions of yourself come back into one, and then they come down in energy forms. But here it plays out in 144,000 pairs of chromosomes. It's genetic. That's activated, and these become twins. They signal and sanctified. They're coming together, and there's nothing that can stop it. There's nothing that can stop this. Nothing. There's no magicians. There's no, because it's truth, and truth is in the heart, and the heart's the creation, the heart of creation. Hawaii. You will be in my heart forever. Somebody might I have that tattooed on my heart. You will be in my heart forever. It was a signifier. Huh. This is nuts. Rose could mean something. Death and rebirth. It's coming back. It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to you. You're going to know. It's like this love is it's powerful. It's so powerful. It's the origin of it all. And it's playing out through pairs. And when those pairs come together, that's reseeding that ancient wisdom and knowledge in a way. I just wish I could. It's like a book, but it's in DNA, and then it's in the people, and then it's in the future, and then it's on different. It's fucking everything. It brought it back to itself. Could you, if I sent you back, could you come back to yourself and find you again? It found its origin. It found its home. Found its love. Almighty. Almighty. Wow. Wow. How will you know what this, okay, how are we going to know? I'm just going to pull. How would a person know if this is, if they already know. If it's for you, you know. How will you know? What will be a signifier? I have two different decks. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what we're doing, guys. I heard the creator say, have the courage to investigate, go on an adventure. So let's see how this plays out, because this helps with the creation of it. This is putting that energy out even as we talk about it, because you guys feel it. You know it's you. You guys who I'm talking to, you know this is your story. You know this working on other... It all comes together, and it comes back to, it's like, there gets to be love. It's not just about, yeah, it's creating, but now you get to create this because now you know what it is. And you won't know until you know. You know. It's wisdom. You already know. It's a knowing. You spoke it into existence. And that's a family. That's through the rainbow bridge. That's everything back. But better. It's the main one. It's not a refraction of it or split off the timeline. Play out here, but when you get to home, it's there. Don't you remember? I hang on every word you say. This has gotten stronger in time. It's like an amber that just won't go away. No matter if it rains, it pours, it snows, it just flickers in the heart. It's a magnet. It always burns. I heard, say something, I'm giving up on you. Wherever you go, I will follow you. It's like you leave a trail behind. This person's catching up. They're catching up. See, there was a disruption in time. But when it's perfect, it always finds itself again. It always comes back. Always. It always does, every time. It's hope, it's faith, it's real. It's the truest form of truth. It's love. Love is truth. It's golden. When people say, no, I'm golden, I'm good. I'm good inside. Somebody's finding their goodness. Because it's come back online. You are always worthy. You are always the one. My soul knew you before I ever laid my eyes on you. You always felt like there's somebody in this world for you. You just knew it. Some of you have already met this person. It's just a wrong time. Time capsules. As the crystal ignites, those time capsules are being released, so it can be a probability. Everything is possible. And you can manipulate it and work with it as well as this person. As long as you guys think about each other or feel energetically tied, yes. And you're in your creation, and that one little amber that's still glowing that says, why can't I stop? What is this feeling? What magnetizes me? Why? You know, it's your soul. It's your soul saying yes. Yes. Feel it. Let it grow. Somebody's catching up. Somebody's been a wounded warrior, really wounded, really afraid to love, really afraid, but you got a glimpse of it. You felt it now. I heard your higher self say, you know, I have no choice but to keep going now. Everything, the bird knows. The bird talks to you. Somebody has a bird, or this bird talks to you. It mimics. Something with the bird. But all the bridges behind you are already burnt, and there's no going back. You can only go forward. Or you stop where you're at and you don't get to go. You don't go. It doesn't matter because it's already being led to this way. King of Cups and the Ten of Cups comes out. I'm serious. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody got back in nature. Somebody connected back. Somebody connected back. Through thoughts and through grounding it. That's why when we talk about it, it grows. It manifests. The death and rebirth. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I know that I have it. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, I'm gonna let it shine, oh. Back online, aren't we, mate? The missing link is here. Queen of Swords, that's the truth. with the other King of Swords, but with 10 cups in between, so that's intellect bound with rainbows of loving energy, all types of energy, every ray of light back into creation. Back into creation. And the 10 comes out at the bottom of this. On both sides. The bridge, it's connected. It's connecting. It's from the future to now. See the rainbow bridge? These are two different decks, but they're saying the same thing. Don't you remember? Coming home. Coming home. This is the future and the past connecting. It's a straight line. They found it's its own bandwidth. It's its own frequency. It was gone. It just got separated to like the red rays, the blue rays, the yellow rays, to race. That's how the races came. Different races were through the light. All the lights together. And let there be light. And the light was good. I'm good. I'm good. I would put heaven on earth. I would move heaven and earth to get to you. Not all light looks like that, but when they all come together like that, they remember the DNA, the strands, the nucleus. Something got broke through, projected, but I see like a slingshot and something, it's like, I don't know if this is going to work, and something got shot into, like, it's like a, you know in that movie when you have sadness and you have happy and you have joy and then you have, it's a kid's movie. It's like with emotions, but it's in the brain. It's like that movie was a representation of this. So is Elemental. Universal Studios. What's the tie? A different space and time. Universal, that's how things can look, because it's a connection. It's a bandwidth of its own. It was a signifier. Wow, this is so deep. Okay. Are you guys still hanging in there with me? Inside out. Inside out. Shine your light so your tribe knows how to find you. This is so many people. You have the Emperor that comes out. The love between us is overflowing, and we can use it to build a family, to help others, or to save the planet. 10 of Cups for the third time comes out, says, I love you. Don't you know I just fought and love you, lassie? I love you. I have a lot of respect for the elderly, and I follow their advice without questioning. Our elders, that energy. I also follow tradition, even if it's outdated, the Hierophant. It's taking the two. It's like the rainbow was split in half, and the colors were separated. And now that Hierophant energy that goes up, 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 and away comes through. They come back together. It's gotta... It'll come. Just don't force it. It's gonna come. It's already... Some of you, I mean tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day for some of you. Tomorrow, tomorrow. I'll love you tomorrow. It's only a day away. Somewhere over the rainbow where bluebirds fly. In the past, I was making choices in a careless way or superficial way. Now I feel I have a higher duty, and everything I do must have deep meaning. Judgment. The color comes back. The color comes back into the face. The color comes back into the body. It is retrieved. It's brought through the portal. It is now being recognized. Aquamarine. All my life I was trying to fill a void inside of me by doing more. But now that I found myself, I feel complete and see extras as blessing the world. It's just extra light. It's just extra. It's like when we share it with others, we help them find their love. And their love calls in that other piece. It's like soon we'll all come back to that. It's going to take a long time, but when you find them here, you get to go to the new earth with them. There's so many of them over there already. There's so many. And as you guys are healing, you're helping them find their other piece, because that's how you guys are here now. The feminine and the masculine healed other timelines or aspect, whatever that was. Branches. They all came back. And it's like they're living through you to find this love. Everything's coming back online. They're coming in every day, every night. These portals you guys are opening, you're bringing these lost souls home, so to speak. Souls is energy. You're calling it back to itself. It got lost. And now it's being found. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Wow, this is so... I don't even know. Each time I think we are finally safe, another wound of mine is resurfaced, and I retreat until I feel it won't hurt anymore. The wounded warrior, but the wounded warrior already came through and stood. She's here too. He's here too. They both showed up to heal it together through energy. Thank you for reminding me of the simple joys of life. Number 19, I feel like crying. It is a happiness that comes from the soul, so pure, innocent, and full of truth. The sun. Number 19. Which is a 10, which is the world, which is the new beginning. It's prime source creator energy. And following that will be 11, the portal, 1-1. And 1-1-1 for others, which is magnified. I see how my behavior has affected you. And it is a painful feeling. You did not deserve that, and I will make things right. Justice. Something fleed from itself. I feel grateful for everything in my life, especially you. I want to enjoy more happy times together and make love all night. It's making love. It's about that energy coming together. It's in that way. It's not so much like it's the energetic bodies entangling in that way with intention it creates. It's like the fear's gone. No longer afraid to love you. I'm no longer, I keep hearing that, I'm not going to be afraid to love you. I'm not. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not going to let those past, my ancestors, that's their own fear and doubt that comes through the lineage and the mind, and it's in the system. It's like everything that once took us off is we're playing with it now in this world, and it's played out in material though. It's like we're leaping and hurtling, and God is so brilliant. It's like my mind has been on a journey this whole read. Like, and I can see it all through my mind's eye. It's like I'm just traveling and traveling and traveling right now, and I get to speak it right now to you guys. It's like, what a gift. Others have the same abilities to do this, and they will. So you just take somebody to step out with that energy, and it magnetizes it. Wow. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. For those readers that are watching right now, I love you guys. This is a pivotal moment for you guys too. It's to... because you've been wondering about the messages, and now this just opens up that frontal lobe cortex even more for you guys to channel too. We're doing it together. You're going to start seeing a lot of the oracles and the ancient ones, because it's a twin. Those energies are coming back. Like the truth is going to rise through YouTube. They see the truth speakers. Wes, I'm channeling you right now too. You've been with me through like half of this read, going on this journey with me. I don't know why we do this. The Galactic Lion. Galactic Lion, don't we do this? Yeah, we're original energies. We're keepers of it. We do that. We speak truth. That's the drugs. Like we broke through that. As we broke through that, in our own bodies, Wes. Like you and I became the like different lighthouses. It's igniting others. It's not that one's higher than the other. It's just that some have the courage to step out and do it before others do. We're the remnant energy, Wes. I love you. Galactic pride, huh? You gotta name your own stuff. You're like, I'm naming my team. And you're like, I like lions. Talking to God and universe, receiving answers comes out. Oh, a deep desire. You're someone's whole world and you are loved comes out. Guys, I love you so much. I love all of you so much. We're doing this. We've done this. We're doing it. The shadow work. It's like that's how we got back to it. It was like voided out. And when we stepped into the shadow and looked around, we realized it was only us in there. It's only us. It's only us. It's just you and me, babe. It's just you and me, babe. I got you, babe. Nothing's in there but you. So take back your power. See, because that's a ground, like an electricity. Like even on your car battery, if you unhook the ground cable, you don't have electricity. Even if the battery's fully charged, you have to bring in that other polarity for it to birth that energy. It gets grounded. So, wow. Thank you guys for just doing this work. We're doing it. I love you. I'm gonna get off of here because I'm just like floating in a cocoon of gold light right now. Really, just am. Every color, every rainbow. It's like this person always sends you rainbows too. It's like you don't even know. It's like you've been worlds apart. And now those worlds are coming together. When worlds collide, the meeting of the minds, it's creator. It's just, you're and everybody that's in that diagram, anybody that's in that paradigm of light refraction from these two rainbows that come together. It's like two rainbows because it's always a reflection. It's always a reflection of itself. It's just in it. One was hidden. And it's like, you know how the sun in a storm, the cloud holds the water, and the water's the conduits, the power. But it also takes the earth. It's like an energy that comes off of the earth too, and then it allows this rainbow to flow through. That's why when it's dark and the clouds break, it takes the sun, the water. It like creates a new moon. I don't know. It like powers moons. It's moon energy. Whatever that means. This was a beautiful read. And these people become the new, it's like we throw off government. We're the new government because it's universal law. Universal studios, universal law. Everything's always being seen. It's the new sheriff's in town. Things are going to change the next 10 years. It's like the parliament gets thrown from parliament, I heard. Parley pro procedures, all of it. It's all shit. It's the word, and that word is it's stricken. That word gets stricken. It's recreated now. It's alchemized into something different. We come together right now over me. The two come together over the world. He's got the whole world in his hands. The hands are the magic. Two hands. And it's the two of cups. It's the two cups, which is the conduit water that refracts off the sun. It's just it's energy. But it's physical. How is it doing that? How is it doing that? And you can feel. But you can feel. It's like, I don't know. It's so crazy. It made its own body. Like how it's showing me how I made my kids. I made them come to life. It's magic. Ozempic. Whoa. Oh, it's magic. You know. Something within Ozempic's waking up people as they lose weight. They become lighter. Somebody sneaky got in the big pharma and put something in there that would alchemize with the energy we already possess. So it woke something up in a lot of people. Wow. But only for those that are in that energy. Other ones, it's like making them look old and it's like sucking life from them in some way. because those are the energies that fade off and go back into the original. It's remaking it. It's purifying it. It's a purification of energy. Everything that was will be. I am that I am, he said. Wow. Amphetamines. Oh. What's up, Stranger Things Oracle? What's up, Montreal? Bill, was this a huge confirmation for you? I love you. Yeah, you always bring the insight. You and Montreal too. Montreal, you're a fucking whole hidden oracle. You're a whole oracle. You do what I do, but in a different way. And they're just saying me because you work with a lot of people too. You're like bilingual in language and light. You can interpret other people's energy and bring them through. So we're bilingual. We're splits. We come from the same soul family. Nice. You guys like that read? That was cool. See, I meditated. I'm sorry it was late, but Spirit brought me to, like, I got my higher self, and I, like, wow, dude, we're, like, becoming, it's like becoming one here. It's like I'm able to just, it's like, I don't know. It doesn't scare me like I'm scared like that. It makes me want to cry because it's so powerful. It's like, oh my gosh, and I'm calling this all in and creating this. We are, you know what I mean? It's just like, wow, fucking love me. Like, I'm so beautiful in spirit. Like, I'm just so beautiful. You guys are so beautiful. It's like when you really look at the core of us, like, wow, it's not what happens. It's like what brought it back to us. All of it. The hurt, the pain is what brought us back. They're all already watching. They're all watching us here, guys. Like, we are remnants. We're playing this out in the most... We were the ones. We are the ones that hold it, that do it, that we just... Every ancestor part of you is coming back online now. It's leaving those old timelines. They're collapsed now, and they're coming back to its original, so you can get more of that energy here. The chromosomes, it's like it's being upgraded so you can hold more bandwidth. It's getting bigger. I don't know. It's just like this... I don't know. It's like this big channel that just goes to the top of all of us, but it's... I don't know how to explain it. It's just getting more and more and more and stronger. It's strong. We're powerful. Like, we're so powerful. So you guys make trees that stand up. They grow. You can hear them like just... You know when a tree falls, you can hear it as they grow, though. It has its own frequency. The frequency of creation. And it lives in you. It lives in you guys. And in so many aspects. Others have other gifts. Others activate crystals that are here that are dormant. You activate them. A lot of people buy crystals, but they don't really do anything. They use intention, but now something's activated. So when you use intention, it's magnified times 1,000,000. What's up, Valhalla Dragon? Fucking love that. Fucking love that. Oh my gosh. Talk about wise one. You're an oracle. You're an oracle. I heard from the halls of Montreal. To keep our frequent... Yeah, we're... Hi, KK. Love you, baby. Oh, KK's a lighthouse for me, man. We do this. We do this, KK. We do this. Like sisters. A lot. We're split of the same aspects. So pretty. Yeah, you got V. You got the Oracle. Venezuela comes through. Venezuela. You've got ties there. You might travel there. A lot of you are going to be traveling and activating other crystals. Finances, it's already manifested. So it's like the money system isn't congruent with your energy anymore. So you just, it's like it doesn't mean shit to you, but you get it because you, I don't know. You guys are just going to start helping others. You guys help others. And when you help others, it allows them to go to a place that they need to go. It's like we're a tribe coming together, helping each other here. We're worker bees, but at the same time on the higher level, like we're it. We're it. So cool. KK says, I know you for sure. I know, dude. Can you give me a confirmation about who I think is my other half? Hot solstice. Fire sign. You've got empowerment and strength that comes out. That's a fire. And that be your empowerment, and this is your clarity. I got goosebumps and I feel like crying. Walk forward with it. Have gratitude for the lessons that you guys learned from each other. And there's a renewed energy. Way to go. You guys expanded back into your original state and will be. It's healing and wisdom, and healing comes out twice. Yeah, on it. There's a death to a situation, and it's over now. Whatever that means. Is it a fire sign for you? Is that your confirmation? Well, yeah. I'd meditated on frequencies. I just picked up 2 water signs. That's so crazy. I was looking and I seen 2 water signs, and I was looking to see if any other fire came out, and excuse me. It was the 3 of Wands, more fire, Sagittarius. It's going to be I'm hearing it's a sister sign. So it'd be a Sagittarius or Aries. See, yeah, looking over the water. Hierophant comes out. That's a higher marriage year, and I pulled Hierophant twice out of both. Can I get a card if that's okay? Yeah, Montreal, what are you? Do you want a confirmation on something? You're already on your soul purpose right now, finding a soul family, being in here for you, Juliana, Renee. You're finding soul family. You have the 4 of Wands that comes out. Your home, your ones that are closest to you is your soul family that are going to bring that in. Because you have a choice to make outside of that. You're going to find this person through work, something tangible and physical. The Ace of Pentacles comes through for you. I just felt somebody touch my arm. You're welcome. And you got the Queen of Pentacles, definitely through work. Anything that's hands-on for you. I'm starting to itch like crazy. Solstice says, love, love, love you. I love you too. Montreal, who am I really? A demon slayer. You slay old thought programs. You take it by the nap of it. Like I said, you step into the shadow, you look, and you see it's you. What you're afraid of is your own power. So, and you do that with the sun. Sun gods. I heard sun gods. You got your own ray of light. Your soul, you're coming into your soul tribe and sun energy. You need to, photosynthesis, being in the sun and around nature is going to activate that within you, and it's going to become more apparent. I heard stock trader. I do not know why I heard that. Stocked in. You have a higher level marriage coming in for you too. It's being written. That's Hierophant. I just keep hearing gatekeeper. Your love might be a Queen of Cups. She could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Feels Cancer and Piscean. You're a truth seeker. It's your purpose. But you do this through love. There's somebody that's going to come along and activate you in some way. You guys are going to work together on this. Work together. You scars of the past life. You help heal scars of the past life, because tattoos are scars from a past life. This is supposed to be the 10 of Swords, but it comes out as a tattooist. Tattoo artist. Wow, it might be a tattoo artist. That's crazy. Who are you really? And the devil came out, but it's like the devil it's an illusion. It's power. It's the polarity that's needed. You have, I don't know. I see the black cat comes out. So what we would consider dark magic, it's like old magic in a way. Sorcerer of some sort. And Ace of Cups keeps coming out. You work with love in an old way. It's an old energy. Ace of Cups. See, I got the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups that comes out. See the black cat? It's like it's through animals. Okay. It's through animals. Shapeshifter. Shapeshifter comes out for you. You move fast. That's how you travel through shape-shifting. You do it with your blood. It's in your blood, but you do it, you shift your cells to shape into something else. You can transform energy. Sorcerer. Okay, so it's not what you think it is. You have boxes and boxes and boxes of knowledge within you. You're carrying them right now. You're just carrying them the wrong way. It feels like Ten of Swords, but that's actually your blessing. See, it's been an illusion casted over. What feels really hard or like heavy is actually the moon comes out. The moon. You knew when the moon was a sun. You knew when the moon used to be the sun. You're just going to wait to bring this information forward at the perfect time. You got to wait till things are perfectly, there's so many things falling into place. See, you work with the star beings. You're working on this. Yeah, you're a starseed working. You lost your strength somehow because you stopped using your creativity. Art is what gets you into that flow that unlocks stuff, colors. That's what I have for you. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to get off of here. It's been 3 hours. Thank you guys for every way that you support the channel. Yes, ma'am. I'm this royalty ancient being, but I don't know. Just trying to understand. So your guides are saying, remember, it's not about like the monarchy of that you're in a hierarchy in a way. It's just the level of what your energy, your soul energy is. The higher, right? The higher frequency. So it is like untouchable, I'm hearing in that way. So it's even hard for you to access until you align with true self-love. You can't unlock it. And you need to be real with yourself about what somebody else, something. Somebody's showing you exactly a mirror back of you, and it has to do with this. You feel like one of the ones that has somebody come in. You do, and it's all activated by love. It's this rainbow bridge. Somebody brings in the other frequency of you, and this is already within you. You are your other half, but you're going to see the other half here. It's like, I told you, it's not going to be what it looks like. It's going to be like if somebody is white and somebody is black, or you know what I mean, or it's the opposite. It's your opposite energy. I have a lot of respect for the elderly. I follow their advice without questioning it. So somebody's spiritual here and listens to it in that way. And then I also follow tradition, even if it's outdated. But there's still truths in other bits that somebody's religious. It feels like two opposites come together in a way. You guys could look at things different. You're both keepers of ancient things that were split. That rainbow was split. So it went to spirituality and to religion. Each hold truths that come together. That's that energy. It's ancient. It got split and diverted. So one would either be like, nope, I don't do that, I'm spiritual. Or nope, I'm all about Jesus, he's the one and only. And then you cut yourself out of your other part of yourself. So it's two things coming together. This is going to be worldwide as well. That's the change that's coming. I said a new republic and a new council rises. And it's within the energy that's being seated here. I'm going to label this Ancient Ones when two splits of the rainbow come back together. Or it's definitely going to be Ancient Ones. Rainbow energy is what I'm being told. So, are you about Jesus? So spirituality could kind of be something new for you. You're doing good because you already know the other side too. So yeah, there's truth in both. So your heart knows what to hang on to and what not to. Hi, Millie. I'm being told that was for both of you. Montreal, I was just reading for you, and then before that, Julian was for you. You have a tie to Sasquatch in some way. You have a tie to the mountains and Sasquatch, Juliana. Thank you for your love. Been supporting and sending love back to you. Got strength, sending you love. Yeah, you made them one in you. And the person that you're finding is also going to have finding. You don't find, you magnetize. But yeah, you're going to run into her. Him. Her. Some of it's going to sound crazy, but some of you it is going to be a female and It's just going to be like that for some. I know that sounds crazy. It's energy. It was supposed to be like that. Because some people look through the gender and see the energy, and nothing's wrong with that. It's just the way that how other people with the gay stuff like shoved it down people's throats, like people do religion or spirituality. There's good and bad aspects, but for some, like I see two beautiful women that they're twins. I'm telling you, it doesn't have a see, gender they're saying is no. It's just the physical attribute of it. It's crazy. It's going to be worldwide. Like, these things are going to be happening, and then the propaganda behind religion or anything that's covered over, like with the gays, and I'm not trying to be rude to anybody who's gay and watches this. I just don't know the verbiage, and I don't care to. I'm talking about energy, and if you get offended, then this is definitely not for you. This is somebody these are open-minded people. These are open-minded souls. These are creators that realize that anything is possible. It's a million possibilities. However you want to manifest that and want that like energy, it's like you're getting bits and parts of people that you've dated, the whole one of them. Because and it comes into one physical body. It's like everything you loved about certain people and you can't pick. Say you've had like 3 beautiful loves. You get the best of all of them in that one because you are already experiencing it through refracted of those on different timelines that are in this space now. But now you get the whole person. It just comes through a new body. You get everything you loved in all of them. That's for some. For some of you, it's just going to be new. No, but it will be, though, because it's on another timeline. It's multi-dimensional. So fucking cool, guys. I can't. Is your brother obsessing with Bigfoot? It's because he is. Not Bigfoot, but he runs with that clan. It's a different dimension. It's a different dimension that's here. But yes, he's getting guided and worked through with that. I know that sounds... I don't even care how it sounds. For those that don't have the ears to hear, well, it falls on deaf ears. So... it's not our job to judge. When we place judgments, we're confined to that programming of separation. So the more we focus on that, the more we walk into that. It's like... This truth, it takes what was dark in us or what we thought we were, the attacks of the evil ones and that, and it literally takes that back off that timeline or that space and turns it into light. It's like we're already doing it. It's like we're not doing it in the physical, but our higher selves are already transmuting that ancient. Some of us turned dark. Some of us were those dark beings that stole souls from the sun and did that, and that, I don't even know how to explain it. We called that back into the main timeline and we put it back to its rightful place. They can't help it. It's an illusion and it goes. It's like it's already written perfectly. It just redoes programming. It's fucking nuts. It's crazy. It is nuts. What's up, Nacho Daddy? It is nuts. You're delusional. Yeah, I know. But that's how I got this far, and I'm not stopping now because this is way too fucking cool. Even those of you that have been with me since I moved here, how many months ago is that? Like 3 now? Can you guys tell how the channel's changed? And when I say channel, it's like the more of us that got together opened up and activated my channel too. All of these emails, all of this liking, and it's energy. We're doing this here. It's so fucking cool. And I know you guys are having these experiences because you guys are like emailing like, oh my gosh, I'm having this crazy stuff happen. A lot of you. It's not just 1 or 2. There's like, there's so many of you that email and you guys have dreams with others in it, or a lot of you are having dreams of me, which is interesting, you know, and we're there doing work, or you're hearing my voice, or you're here. It's like it's just showing you the tie. It's just showing you the tie. It's not me. It's just that my goal here was to hold energy. So I am like a huge tower like of energy, and I it's truth. It's just I'm just the oracle. Yeah, we all play a key. One's not above the other, but we all need each other to put it together. The Mona Lisa. We bring the Mona Lisa smile. This is so cool. You guys see how this is how I go through my day. It's so deep. I'm in love with myself. Like, I'm so in love with me. Just like my ability to don't care if I just like break every rule just to be truthful. And create a channel within a channel and just put it out there, no matter what it sounds like. It's like, that's, I just love that about me. I love that about you guys. You guys do that. It's an energy that we share because we're doing it collectively. It's like, we're so strong. We're so strong together. We're so brave, and just, we took on ourselves. We took on the polarity of ourself, man. And we're finding the beauty in it. And we're finding the beauty in the beast. Every rose has its thorn. Every rose has its thorn. And every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Oh, so pretty. All right. Number we're leaving off on for the collective. 1111. Woo! Wait till January 1st, January 11th, I'm telling you. It says intuition in cursive, but it looked like it said graduation. Trust in yourself. Your inner whisper is working hard to let you know that it is guiding you. Listen in. What is it saying? Feel it. Where is it telling you to go next? See it. Close your eyes and allow. Trust the path that you are on, mate. My intention speaks to me and I listen. My intuition, my intention speaks to me. I trust that all things are happening for a purpose and that they are. 1111. Make a wish. Make a wish. Call them in, guys. It's you. Call it back in. Let it rise. All right. I love you guys. I'm getting out of here. Joanna, kids in your future. You've got the Six of Pentacles. You'll have help with it through manifestation. It feels like you have animal kids. You feel you'll have kids, but it's not. Doesn't feel like it's your own kids. Not this lifetime. It feels like. So you already have kids, but they come in here a different way. Yeah, it's your wisdom. Ten of Wands, it's a matter of thought. It's a matter of thought. So you say you had the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Wands. You block it. You haven't come into that creation. You don't think you're worthy. You never blocked. Less worry about the material, more worry about energy. Yeah, it's about energy. See, you're seeing that energy like this. You can't do that. You need to look at it like this. I heard once was lost is now found. Queen of Pentacles. As soon as you start doing this work and the King of Cups comes through. It's a combination of energies to birth something, but not in, I don't feel like right now. 6 years. 6 years. 6 years. I don't know why I heard that. So right now you're doing something very powerful, and you can't, if you have children, you won't. It like ties back to a pain of some sort. I don't know. It's just you're not right this second. The work that you do through the collective it's like very strategic, and if you had anything that could be altered or taken with you in this space and time before the next 6 years, it would alter something else. See, that's what I'm saying. Like things are being. It's perfectly woven for things to happen, because it does feel like you're one of the people, Ace of Pentacles, yes, that gets your wish, your dream person that comes through, and that's where the baby comes through. It's starseed. It happens when it's supposed to. Four of Swords, going within, its intention. You'll know. Golden Aura, you have you're being called to explore the ability to locate, identify, and move stagnant or stuck energies within the body to heal pain and illness right now. You're going to do this by working through the earth, the sun, and you're going to do this in the months of Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, where those energies are prominent in the sun and the moon. You work with the land and the earth within that time. Healer. I just keep hearing healer. Yep, divine healer. Pluto, you're getting back. You have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea, dude. Yeah. Angel readings for you, Pluto. You're being called to communicate and convey divine messages of guidance from the angelic realm, which is where you're being helped out from. And see that baby? I told you. See that baby in the womb on blockages? Once that blockage is healed, you're going to have another one. Some way you're birthing something new. It's a miracle. Shamanism, releasing. You're going to be working with other shamans that help release this blockage in some ways, Pluto. Sorry to just pull on your energy. I should ask you to do that, but your soul asked me to, so I did. All right, guys. I love you. I am out of here. I will most likely be on tomorrow. Remember, I'm not doing any personal reads till after the 3rd. I've got to work on scheduling, and it's going to come in order. I know some have court cases. They want to kind of get some work done before their court and big events, so I can do that. And then I'm also offering the energy with you using your own intention, and you will receive the level of energy release that your soul's ready for at that time. I'm being guided to be a conduit and work on that with you so you can release the energy on your own through your own intentions. I feel so much unconditional love for you, the kind where I want to be happy even if I'm not there with you. Ace of Cups comes out, collective. L. You also gemstones. You work with gemstones and energy. You weave life into something right now. You have a new job or new opportunity that's coming for you. It's important that you take that on and have the strength to do it. You're going to be doing this alone. Strength comes out as I say that with the 9 of Cups, your independence, claiming that back and being strong on your own and recognizing you are your own strength. It's within you. You have the tenacity to do whatever this is. Be courageous and walk with spirit. Feels like you need to take a leap of faith and allow this tower that's coming in. It's a good tower. It's a good tower. It helps you see things and grow things where you couldn't before, so allow it in. It feels like extraterrestrials are working on you. If you've been abducted, your body, you might wake up with some weird marks on your body. It feels like you're being worked on right now in some way, and it's all good. All right. Any cards on your job? Something will become fruitful within it. Hearing give it some time. And then Queen of Pentacles comes out too. Don't make any sudden moves. Allow for the energy to shift. It's gonna look different as things shift energetically. So does the job places, because you're in the same spot, same time, doesn't mean the energy's the same. Everybody's being transformed at this time. Keep working hard and honing your craft, whatever this is. Look at new ways to do it. Work smarter, not harder. And I'm hearing mind over matter. So you have an ability to manipulate or work with certain things. So stay on that path. Good tower moment. Interesting weird bruises and scratches. Thanks. Much gratitude, love, and divine blessings. I love you guys all. And one for me if it's okay. And then I'm getting off. I'll pull one for you. Fated alliance, honest communication, strengthening bonds, karmic lessons, making connections. You're in the process of healing something that once was and bringing it back into alignment by letting go of old thought patterns, negativity, and as those old timelines close out, call back all of your energy and renew it. Start working with your guides and ask Archangel Michael to clear off any stagnant energy. It feels like you've got a blockage in the mind thoughts of you're not worthy, you can't do this. So you need to go back and ask Archangel Michael to scan through your body, and you need to release that and call in the light. All right, I'm out. Love from Idaho. Thank you guys for loving me in my purity. No makeup, crazy hair. It's working, I heard. Natural is authentic. All right, guys, I'm out. Kisses from Idaho.